Right, so I'll just reveal where you guys are. So here, and then I'll do a focus ping, and that should center it on you guys.
Yep.
Yep. So just put in your icons in your stats. Yeah. So Yutson, just max out your health. You're fully healed.
Nice.
Yep. So it is a fairly cold morning as winter has rolled in. As you wake up at around roughly 6:30 in the morning. This is your house. You two do live here. Yeah, and it's a fairly chilly whatnot. What are you gonna do? I will reveal the whole house to make it easy.
Cute. I was about to say it's a very small house.
Yeah, you got a full house.
Oh, mate, we're rich.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this all the winnings from the gold in the last round?
Yeah, you bought a fucking mansion. But still, you know, like 2 single beds in one room.
Yeah.
Why did you want a house with a fucking double? That had some weird connotations.
I was mainly talking about getting 2 separate rooms, but you know
Yeah,
what? You
just
took
two
this
separate.
you took this in a weird direction.
Why are we sharing a room? There's so much space. Anyway, I won't complain. We've got a
All right, I
house.
suppose
Yeah, use your adventurers, not thinkers. Yes, and with that, so, Yutson, last night you actually had an encounter with a very odd-looking fox creature.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sixaman.
And you...
Is that your name, Attilo?
Yep.
Yeah, Sigismund.
Sorry, Flint. What were you gonna say?
And you know of one other caster in town who you have a pretty good assumption probably came from them. Let me just reveal some of the town. So, well, a village, I should say.
I guess we'll head out to prepare for our first adventure. I mean, I'm assuming this is the start of the thing, is we're prepping to go on our first big adventure.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you do know that the other caster or magically inclined person does live over here somewhere. Well, right,
Alright.
in this house over here.
Okay.
All right, I guess what's your character's name again? I don't think I actually caught it last time we were playing.
Yeah, I changed it since. I actually called it Valora.
All right then. Okay, Valora, I suppose we should pack up and lock up the house and gather all of our things before we head on out.
Yes.
Yes,
What do we
the
need to
most
cover?
talky of the two of us is very stuck for words.
I think I've already got everything on me.
All right, I just pick up the lounge and put it in my backpack.
Oh, fuck it. All right.
Wait, maybe we could do like a search check and see what's hiding in the house that we could use.
Oh, Evil, I'm also letting you know while I'm doing this, I'm preparing my spells for. Well, while they're doing this, I'm preparing my spells for the day.
Yeah, that's fine.
You could probably have a look, but seeing as how we live here, I'm pretty sure we would know where everything
Yeah, this is your house. It's not like you're going to find a hidden fucking dungeon like underneath your floorboards, because you did build this house.
Actually
Alright.
check the floorboards. I don't trust Evil now.
I'm gonna assume we have everything we need, so let's go.
Alrighty, we're setting off on an adventure.
So I think I know where the mage lives. That probably made the undead fox.
Alright,
Did people
you're
already tell you about that?
not a word. I'm not magically inclined. I don't see mystical shit.
Yeah, so yeah, last night I saw an undead fox. And
Did you kill it?
yeah, I don't really know what happened. I just kind of like
You
closed my
assume
eyes.
you did.
Yeah, I assume I did.
Good. Good.
And there's only one other person in the village who can do this, and they live over here.
All right, Necromancer, get the fuck out here. I'll run you through.
Right, and with that, knocking on the door quite heavily and thudding it in, you notice a rather... Hang on, let me do that. A grey-skinned elf with red hair, angrily opening the door.
Oh, God, it's soulless.
There you go, Bogan, it's on you now.
Are we leaving yet? Hurry the fuck up.
What? Huh? This is on you. I don't know who this magic person is.
Oh, yeah, this is Solus. We've been learning magic together. Solus,
No,
Thanks,
my
I guess.
name's Mordana. He's being a
Mordana?
dickhead and making a joke about me being a ginger.
I'm surprised that caught on for so long.
I did catch it, but I was like, I'll just leave that one.
Last night, I noticed that there was an undead fox in the forest. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Not off the top of my head.
I know it has to be you. There's only one other person who would know necromancy magic in this village.
I don't know necromancy magic.
Oh,
Oh, back to square one.
back to square one.
Or suppose.
Oh yeah, Bogan, so put in your stats and whatnot for your Archon. Have I given you control of it yet? I think I have. Give me a second. There we go. Now I have.
Alrighty. So, who else other than yourselves could have potentially done?
Well, we're the only two mages in the village.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Knowledge if you have local.
Knowledge.
Can I make a knowledge local?
Just so you know, technically speaking, as a wizard, you have knowledge all.
If you have at least 1 point.
If you have at least 1 point. So if he's put 1 point into local, then he'll be able to figure it out. However, I can't remember if he did or not.
Who? Mordana?
Yeah, she. Yeah, Carnage.
Hmm.
Carnage?
No, my knowledge, arcana, religion, and nature, dude.
Ah. Well, I can do...
Golden blind.
I'll do a knowledge history to try and figure out if there's ever been a known cause of undead in the area.
Hey, Carter, so how far are you on that one? There you go. Yep, so remember to put for your health as well, to put the max value in as well for your AC and your health on box. So the 7. You're not... Was that a history?
Yeah.
With a 7, are you not really able to recollect too much about anything specific to undead in the area? Yeah, nothing's really coming up on that one.
I figured.
How do I do my max?
So click the gear on your... So click your Archon, and then click the gear at the bottom left, and then it'll bring up the tokened bars on the right side.
Okay.
There you go.
You can also just double click your icon.
Yep, that works too.
Well, I suppose the only other potential way to go about figuring this out is to trace the thing's steps. Whereabouts did you find it last?
I don't remember. It was really late at night. It was really dark, and I couldn't see very much. But when I came back from the forest, how do I click on the map and like point somewhere?
You just hold down your thing. Yep.
Yeah. It was this way. This is where it came from.
So, as you guys are trying to figure out where that happened, you do see a very elderly man walk out of his house. Right? What are you two yammering about?
Oh, look, the senility.
Oh, let's go and say hi.
So at a moment like this, I kind of want to make a comment on geriatricness, but because that was the most geriatric voice acting I've heard yet.
Well, I think that was the point, right? It's an old
Yeah, hang on,
man.
I'll show you what he looks like. This dude is like fucking ancient.
It looks like the Lego Star Wars icon.
Ooh, hang on, let me grab that. There we go. Now I can put it back to normal. Yep. He appears to be a half elf.
I'm assuming we know who this is because it's a small village.
Yeah, you know him as Larson Melnian.
Larson,
What?
maybe you can help us. We
What's that?
we think there's a necromancer in the village.
Yeah. What?
A necromancer. We saw there was an undead fox in the forest last night.
Hang on, let me ask. Mother!
Oh god, he comes even worse geriatric.
What?
So-
An old man lives with his mum. Jesus Christ.
So as the door opens, you do notice a rather beautiful, quite young-looking elf walk through. Yes, Larson.
Are we sure you're not his daughter?
Oh no, this is my son, Larson. He should be rough. Larson, I think you're about 184 now. Is that right? Maybe. You go inside, Larson. I'll be in a minute, dearie. All right. As he sort of walks inside a bit slowly and not quite aware. Apologies for that, Larson. He's quite late in his years for a half elf.
That's all right. Maybe you can help us.
Oh
We're
yes,
trying
what would
to-
that be?
We're trying to figure out if there's a necromancer in the village because we saw an undead fox in the forest last night. Or I did.
A necromancer, you say? There was one a few hundred years ago that was here during the founding of the village, but I'd be very surprised if they were still around now. I believe they had a small... Well, we drove them out of town for what they were doing at the graveyard. Raising the dead and whatnot. We had assumed they had just died in the swamps. But if you're seeing things of the undead kind, it appears not.
Are there any potential hideouts these vermin could be using in the area nearby? You obviously are more knowledgeable of the local areas, seeing as how you were there when they were driven out, of course.
Well, there once was a quite old outpost, roughly a day's trip into the swamp to the north of here. Though I suppose that area would be flooded by now. You could probably take a boat down the river for about a half-day's trip to the east. And then you would be able to come through to the one of the grasslands near that, and just about another day's trip to the northwest would be the rough location of the swamp.
Want to make sure our supplies are prepped for this. I have enough rations and water to last me the time. How about you two?
I have
3 rations per day.
I've got enough rations for 7 days. Wait. How did I afford that?
So you would
Rations
use
are very
3
good.
rations per day. So
okay.
with the information you have gotten, how many days do you think it would be to get there and get back?
So we had to travel by boat half a day to the east. Did you
Yep.
say? And then I think you said it was about another day north by foot.
Yep.
So that's at least 3 days of traveling, and then we probably need to allow some time in between.
Yes.
So a safe conservative estimate for an adventure like that, where you're going 3 days travel out, and you're going to most likely spend a day there fighting, and then move 3 days back, not accounting for incidents on the road, will roughly be about 5 days.
And then I'd need to get some rations, please. I've only got 12.
Yep. So, let me just do something. I'd say for this, fuck it, okay, we'll introduce some more characters. Yep, so with that, you do know that there is a husband and wife that runs the forge and local shop.
Well, I suppose we'll go prepare to set off. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, yes, I'll see you another day. Mother! Oh, what is it, Larson? Where are my blue pants? Oh.
You're wearing them, Larson. Oh!
And she walks back into the house. As you come over to the forge or the smith and the shop, you do see a dwarf hammering away at an anvil. As he sees you walking up to the entrance, he's like, "Hey, what can I get for you?" "Oh, it's you three. What is it today?"
Perhaps would you be capable of selling rations for long travels? We're off to deal with a potential issue in the swamp.
"Hey, oh, yep, that'd be me wife for that one. Yellinus, customers." As that happens, you do he's like, "Oh, coming in a second." And a door opens up as you see an elf inside. "Oh yes, what can I get you?"
Yes. Do you sell rations and alchemical reagents?
Well, I've got the first one. Let me check the back. She sort of walks off to the back. And coming back after a few minutes, she's like, "Oh yes, we have some. Nothing too overly interesting or whatnot, but I have some I could give you."
There you go, Carnage. That's a list of things and how much they cost. Keep in mind, crafting is a 50% reduction of its cost. I'll send you the list that I gave him to Evil, just for clarity's sake, so that you know.
Okay, I don't think I should need it right now, so... Yes, thank you for that. I'll be back. I do need 10 rations if you have them.
Yep. So she just reaches off to the side and grabs him. She's like, "Oh, here you go. That'll be what were they? 5 silver each?" Yeah.
Rations.
Pretty sure they're 5 silver each.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
That'll
that's
be 5 gold.
So we need
And I
2
hand
per
over
day.
my 5 gold to him.
Well, this is
This is the dwarf's wife.
Oh, her? I looked like a bloke for a second.
yeah, it's a chick. There goes a better picture.
Alright, well, can anyone think of anything else they'll need for the trip?
Do we need to carry water with us?
Do you?
Do you? Do you need? Would you think you would need water to drink on your journey? And do you have something called maybe a water skin to hold it?
I don't have a water skin.
Might be wise to get one.
Hopefully that
excuse
fucking
me.
page is back up yet. Yeah, she's still waiting there. He's like, "Yes, what can I get you?"
Have you got a water skin?
Yep, give me a second. Oh, okay, good. The site's back up. I can look at the fucking cost again. It's like,
Well,
there you go. That'll be a single gold.
by the way, we are still in the bar. We're not actually down in the lounge, basement.
Oh yeah, let's go do that. Move down.
Dave.
He moved to the wrong one too.
Yeah. Yep.
Oops.
That's all right.
Enough!
Now, is that all?
Do you guys need a water skin as well?
No, I've got 4 of them.
Okay.
Would you also happen to have any elixirs capable of healing oneself on a journey like this?
Oh, yes, I've got a few of those. How many?
I'm thinking at least 4.
Oh, alrighty. She just kind of walks over to the counter and takes him up to the front door. He's like, oh, yes, that'll be, they're 50, aren't they? Yeah, so 200.
I'll hand over 200 gold.
Yep, and she just takes it and hands you the potion. She's like, there you go.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I suppose we should begin heading off to the dock.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And with that, you know the docks are down to the bottom left.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm just going to move out here a bit.
Yep.
And this way.
Yep, so over here. There you go.
So we don't have to limit our movement speed if we're not combat. right?
Not in combat, no.
Mm.
If you're exploring like a dungeon and you're inside an area that is generally trapped, you want to move your token bit by bit, because sometimes, you know, like the DM might say, hold up,
Oh yeah.
trap here, make a reflex save or something like that.
As you come up to the docks, you do see the dockmaster. Well, it's not really a dockmaster. It's more of just the guy in the village who has a boat.
Hello
Oh,
there.
what can I get you?
How much would it cost for us to take your boat east for a few days?
Yeah, a couple of days, eh? I'd say 2 gold.
Alright, I'm back.
2 gold? That's a deal.
Yeah, it's done then. Well, collect your things, get on the boat, and we'll set sail in about 10 minutes.
Great. I think, yeah, we just need to wait for... Oh, what's Carnage's character name again?
Bottom
Morgana.
left of the map, Belgian.
Dana.
Carnage Evil, Jesus, it's written right there, digger.
Oh, you changed your Discord back. All right.
Yeah.
Yep, so bottom left of the map. Want me to just move you for you?
Yes, please, I can't find myself.
Yeah, you're right there. Yep. Alrighty. So, got everyone then?
Yep.
Yep, on yous get.
Shotgun.
Yep, so you all get onto the boat. He's like, alright, 2 days to the east we go.
Oh, can you give me control of my character back, Evil? I can't move her.
Yeah, you've got it.
When I try and scroll and move it, it's moving the screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Reload the page.
Make sure you've got select move instead of pan view. Like on the top left, there's a mouse symbol.
Yeah, I've done that. It's just I think my game was a bit, or the page was glitched.
Okay.
Yep, so with that, you head east for a couple of days. It's quite uneventful, just sailing along the coastline and whatnot. Not too far from the thing as he gets to his destination. And now, let me just do this. Copy. And up that there. Did that not do that? Are you? Don't you fucking be a shit to me. Copy. Oh, okay, give me a second. It's forced me to do it one by one.
Okay.
Because it's a piece of shit.
Oh, look at that beautiful 5 hit points out of 5.
Oh, mate, imagine if you had 50.
6 was
With
low.
that, yep, so I'll move these over now with that.
I mean, how's that for a reference? Neither of you even have half of the hit points I do.
Wait, how many do you have?
Oh, for 14.
What?
Yeah, guess how much Kurgan has, mate?
I can beat that.
So
What,
after a couple of
44?
days' journey, he drops you off at the beach, and he's like, right then, I'll see you next time, as he begins to sail back. Now, how many days did I say you should have travelled east?
Half a day.
One.
It was half a day you wanted to travel east. You told him to.
Oh, fuck.
I did try to make it a bit more obvious, as he's like, right then, 2 days to the east. And no one said anything, so you are quite a bit off course.
I thought we were taking the boat. I didn't realize he was.
Oh yeah, it's his boat.
Okay. Guys, I think we've gone too far.
Well, you were in charge of directions.
I know. I failed you. Sorry.
Oh,
So
woe is me.
if we've gone too far east, we probably need to go to the west.
I suppose, yes, west-northwest would be the wise direction to go from here.
I'll give
Yes,
you a
I'll-
second. So, Sigismund, make a spot check.
Oh, lovely. I have a grand total of... Oh, fuck yeah. Get ready for this colossal fucking modifier.
A 7. Yep, you don't. Oh, a 10.
10.
Let me check something. Oh, 1. Yep, you don't say anything. You two make a spot check. Nope,
Can I have
you
my
stay right there.
penguin make a spot check?
What was that?
Can I have my penguin make a spot check?
Yep.
You can?
Alright, I'll have my penguin do it then.
Nineteen. Right, and with that, your penguin spots a wolf in the bush over here. I'm just going to put it on top of the map because I can't be fucked getting into the layers.
Okay, my familiar spotted something that's giving him fear. I suggest we tread carefully.
Now you guys can actually make your spot check. Just because your familiar did it, doesn't mean you can't.
Okay.
I got a
16.
16.
Yep, so you see the wolf.
Alright, there's a wolf over there.
Um,
Just near. What's your character's name, Antelope?
Sigismund.
Just near Sigismund to the left.
oh, in that tree.
The wolf isn't really acting on anything. It's just kind of sitting there in the bush watching you.
Guys, I mean, maybe we can just sort of move quietly past it.
Oh, it sees you. It's
Okay. But it's
Alright.
it's not aggressive. We could just.
yeah, it's just kind of hiding in the bushes watching you.
I'll have me sword and shield at the ready in case it does do something.
Let's just carefully go past.
I'll maintain frontal point here while they move past.
So as you walk past a little bit, you do see the wolf run off, and in the distance you hear a howling noise.
Oh, good. We get to
Oh.
fight back.
Yep. So with that, I'd say that yeah, you have travelled for a bit, but we'll just use this map because that'll make it a lot easier. So so just stay there for now. So then, now To the right, you do see a group of... Can you little fucks face the right way for once?
Okay, yep.
There we go. You do see a group of wolves.
Oh. I don't like the look of this.
And with that, one of them does dash at you, Sigismund being at the front, and it gets... let me bring it up. Yes, a fiendish wolf. I think you guys can take on a pack of those bad boys.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. Mm-hmm.
So with that, it charges at you and goes for an attack as it jumps at your legs. And that's a +5 in total, that should be. Yes. And he gets a 7 and does not hit, and now it is initiative.
Rightio. Everyone, roll your initiative. Oh, one of them got good.
Look, I know. Alright, and...
Yeah, no, oh, for fuck's sake. Lovely initiative roll there.
Nice.
Even though I've got like +8, it's still like, the dice do just not go my way.
Yatsen,
I rolled a 12.
12. Carnage,
14.
and Luke,
I rolled a 15.
15. Now the wolves. Yatsen, roll a 1d20.
Okay.
Yep, so that means you beat that wolf.
Yes.
Reorder. Right, so that means Wolf 3's turn, and he is... Is that... How far is that? He can. He's going to charge at you, Carnage. Face that there. And let's see if he hits. There's a 17 hit.
Yes.
Right, so... Let me grab that. The damage is... They don't hurt too much. Oh, okay, they might.
If it's any more than 5, I'm
He
fucked.
gets max roll damage.
I'm fucked. Don't mind it.
Okay, yep. So you're instantly... as it leaps at you and knocks you to the ground as it bites at you. Fucking max roll on the damage.
Fuck,
What?
so
I'm
what are
trying
your
to.
health points now?
What's that?
Mine are -2.
Shit.
Yep, so let me do that for you. There you go.
Ah, yeah, thank you. I put -2 in there and just dropped it down to 3.
Oh, yeah, because it's counting it from your current. So you'd put in -7 if you wanted to do it like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks.
So now it is Wolf 4's turn, and he's going to charge at you, Antelo. And he gets a 14. Does that... that
Nope.
misses. So that is now Antelo's turn.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step in this direction.
Yep.
And then I'm going to employ Punishing Stance.
Yep, so that's your swift action.
Yeah, that's my swift action. And then I'm going to follow it up with a Steel Wind Strike, hitting 2 people.
That's a -2 on your AC, isn't it?
Yes, a -2 on my AC because of Punishing Stance. So for now, that is now 16.
Yep.
And I roll attack on those 2. So that...
Yep, so that hits the first one. You just stay still there. Yep, there you go. And that hits the both of them. Yep. So you're hitting this, that one, and that one.
Yep. So
Yep.
that is
Okay, I'll just turn you a little bit to make you face the both of them.
making sure I've got the additive damage roll 'cause a punishing stance.
Yeah. So your roll would be 1d8 plus 1d6 plus strength.
Fucking evil with a nat 20 hacks, mate. I'm calling it.
Yeah, and then a max roll damage on the fucking bite.
Yeah.
So
That's
17.
the first one.
Yep. So and the second
one
one.
and that one.
So yep. So the first one that you attack, with that you do cleave through its head, and going to the ground, and your blade follows through as you also bisect the other wolf in half.
Nice.
And they are
Well
both
done.
dead. Now it is Carnage's turn, so roll a 1d10. Alright, so you go down to -3.
Right. Wolf 2.
Yes, it is. He is... how far is that?
Now I've done it wrong again. Can you change it back for me, Evil? I
Uh,
thought that I had to go from my max HP and I did -8.
Yeah, no, so it's just whatever you do is adding it on to what's there. -3. Oh, I'll put in 2 on that one. Just 1. There we go. Alright, so... oh, he can reach, but... I suppose he just goes straight at you again, Antelo. That is a 1d20. A 10, so that misses. And now it is
Yep.
Yutzen's turn. I just moved the dead one out of the way, but yeah, it's right where that alive one is.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Yep.
at
So that would be a move
first wolf.
action to get it out of your bag.
Okay. And I need to roll
And which one are you going to shoot?
the one on the north.
Yep, so there. So you want to roll your BAB plus your Dex modifier -4. Because it is a creature in melee combat. And you get negatives if you do not have the
blank.
precise shot. I think it is. Is that it?
Point blank, I think, isn't it?
Point blank gives a +1 or plus to hit if they're in 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nah, and precise it would be then.
So Yutsen, you want to roll 1d20 plus your BAB plus Dex modifier -4.
Okay.
A 5 does not hit. So the bolt sort of sails past the wolf's head. It is now going to attack you again, Antelo. And a 14 does not hit.
Nope.
And the wolf is going to... suppose with that, he's probably just going to fucking leg it.
Attack of opportunity.
It depends. What is your reach?
5 foot.
Yep, so go for that. A
12.
12 misses. By literally 1. Yep, and the wolf sort of...
Oh wait,
legs
did it turn around to leave? Add a +2 to that. Flanking.
Well, yeah, it was facing this way, and then it was going to go up.
So it literally ran sideways. Instead of like turning its body, like the way you said it turned and it's going to leg it. So I would have gotten a +2 to that because it was running out.
Yeah, alright. Alright, roll damage. Yep, and with that, you sort of hit the wolf and right through and decapitate it with your sword.
Good, hey.
Last wolf, seeing its, pack mates get slaughtered, is going to take the withdraw action
Yeah, there we go.
and fucking leg it. So he is gone.
I got to teach Evil about the withdraw action.
No, well, the other thing took an attack at you. Because I was thinking if it hits, then it's probably going to give them the morale to stay. And it's like, oh, we actually hit the fucker. Because then, yeah, but it missing was like, yep, time to fuck off.
Alright, I guess
And combat
nothing
is
else
over.
around. Alright, I guess exiting my stance, I'll turn around and pour a Cure Light Wounds down. What was the name again?
Mordana.
Mordana.
Make sure I write that down. Alright, so pour down her throat, so I'll roll a 1d8 plus 1. You get 8 health back.
Okay, so I'm back up to what I was.
Yep.
Yay, thank you.
Alrighty.
Glad you're okay,
So,
Mordana.
yous are now free to travel.
I could probably send my hawk ahead to sense if there's any danger.
What was your character's name again? Sorry, Yatsun. I'm just making sure I've got.
Vaelora. V-A-E-L-O-R-A.
Can I search this wolf in front of me, Evil?
Yeah, it's got 100 gold pieces. It's just got skin.
Oh, okay.
It's a wolf.
I'm just checking. Like,
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
MMOs that might have a chair inside its guts.
Actually, I am actually going to try and cut both of these animals up for their pelt and meat.
Yep. So roll a survival check.
Yep. Give me 1 second. That is a plus. Nine.
Yep. Let me see if that beats the DC for that. Not sure. So.
Probably not.
You miss it by 1.
Good.
I was
Yep.
going to say to Yatsun, I've got +11 to search. So I can search bodies and anything I find that's good, I can pass on.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, with that, I'll just say you got the roll for that for all of them. Yeah. So with that, you weren't really able to get any decent meat out of it or anything. It's quite harked up and
Mangled.
yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll do a flourish of my blade, clean it off, and reset my actions with that flourish. My maneuvers and stances.
Oh, if you go from encounter, like if you finish an encounter, you
Yeah, that's
have
right,
moves back.
resets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we should probably move on, or if not, if it's late in the day, set up camp.
It's about
Is that a
midday.
cat-
I
Is that a
suppose
cat
we'll-
noise in the map, Evil, or is Angelo's cat going mental again?
That would be
It-
his.
Yeah, go. I suppose we should move on. We're burning daylight, and we are well and truly off track, giving a sarcastic, like, raised eyebrow towards Vaelora.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yep. And
So-
with that, you guys sort of travel off, realizing that you are quite far off of where you should be. You do spend the rest of the day traveling in the direction where you should have landed. Yeah, you don't have to move anything. It was just theory of the mind at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I had 2 forest maps because I did actually have a contingency plan if you fucked up the travel somehow.
So it took 2 days to get there, right?
Yeah. So you
And
spent
another
2
day
days
to get back.
along the coastline instead of half a day.
Shit.
Okay, and it took us a day to get where we needed to go.
No, you wouldn't be there yet.
Oh, okay.
It'd probably be at minimum another day and a half if used force marched.
And you don't want to do that, trust me.
So yep, it is
No,
now.
I'm trying to figure out how much rations I have.
You might not actually have enough. You're going to have to start relying on that survival check.
I've got 16 left.
Yep, so it'll be... So you've used 3 today. You were also on the boat for 2 days. So that's a total of 9 you've used.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I've included the stuff you're going to have when you set up camp. Yeah, so with that, it does get fairly late into the night and it's about 6 to 7 p.m. It is getting dark. What are you going to do?
I guess we'll set up camp and prep everyone for their watch rounds, I suppose. I'll take first, and then whoever wants to go after that.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
I swear to God, if that's you clawing my ass, cat, I am going to drop kick you. Yeah.
I'm gonna set up my bedroll.
Yep, I'll set up mine, set up my tent, take off my armor, put it aside.
I don't really have to take off any armor.
Yeah,
I'll
you
set
don't.
up my tent and my bedroll though.
alright, so let's see if anything happens in the night.
Alright, give me a sec. I think I have to take Alfie out.
So what was the watch order you guys had?
I'm first. I'd say Yutson is second, Carnage is third, and it requires 4, doesn't it? So I guess I would take a final.
Yep, so, but that also means you don't get a proper rest.
Unless we wait another 2 hours.
You need 8 hours. Wait, hang on. 6 hours in total.
True, so I'd need to wait another 2 hours and someone else would have to rest. Would have to take up the last watch.
So yeah, with 3 people, someone doesn't get a full rest.
Well, it's...
Or you can leave that, and you do have 2 hours unwatched.
I mean,
There is a way you can get around this if someone big brains it. You do have something that you guys can get around that.
I mean, we've got familiars who could stand watch.
There you go.
Yes.
We've got 2 familiars.
You've got 2 familiars that can do it. I was waiting for someone to fucking pipe up, because that's what I do with my familiar in the other campaign. I have it on watch outside buildings we're staying in and shit like that.
Hang on, let me just move some things.
Again, if that's you clawing my ass again, Mm.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Carnage.
Yeah, I know.
Was I supposed to add a tent to my inventory?
Did you
It's
not have
usually
a tent?
I didn't.
That is supremely unwise.
Right, so with that, you were lucky that there was no weather.
Okay, thank you.
If there was weather, you would not have been able to get to sleep at all.
Shit.
You can actually get entire pavilion tents where it's like this one tent will house fucking, I think it's 8 people.
You do need a cart for that.
No, you only need to be able to carry 300 pounds.
I would say that it would be very unwieldy to carry for a normal-sized person. Because it is quite large. You remember when in my dwarf campaign where you ordered the crates of rations, and it's like, you're not really going to be carrying those like that.
Is it possible to share a tent with someone?
It is, but you need a 2-person tent to do that.
Yeah, so these are single persons.
Yep. Interesting facet of it, though, is even still, with only 2 people having a tent, it doesn't really matter. You count as being in a tent for the full rest anyway. Because here's the funny part.
Oh,
One
someone's
person has
watching.
to take watch, which means they just swap tents.
Hmm. But what about when the familiars are watching? For
So
the
if there
others?
is weather, I will also say can't do that.
Okay.
But yeah, generally speaking, what you do is, in a situation like that, is you either buy a 2 to 4 person tent.
Okay.
But yes, tent is a part of like the basic starting supplies. That, a bedroll, winter wear, winter blanket, water, skin and rations, and a lantern. That's essentially like that is essential. I have a flint and steel as well to make fire as well. Part of the reason why I was trying to get those wolves, I don't know if any of you guys have a better survival check.
No, my survival check is -1.
Yeah. So essentially, in order to actually get food for the rest of the journey, we're gonna have to pass that survival check.
And if you do not have food to eat, you become what do you get? Starving, which is a negative to certain stats.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, Yutson. My dog I got at the moment's lost all light use of his back legs, so I have to carry him and stuff.
That's okay. It's alright. You know, whatever you need to do.
So
I
already,
guess-
I'm back anyway.
I guess in lieu of trying to actually savor our rations, I'm going to make a survival check of the morning when we wake up. Unless
something's happening.
Okay, so
Alright, can I do a knowledge nature and see if there's any...
hang on. There's who's taken the last watch, because I'll take first, Yutson takes second, you take third. You have your familiars which can take watch after use.
Mm-hmm.
So who's familiar wants to take the fourth watch?
I'll have my penguin.
Yep. All right. So have your penguin make a spot check.
Spot is perception, by the way. It's the same with listen and search. They all come under that one for Pathfinder.
12.
Your penguin doesn't see shit.
Oh, God.
Now, the air around you. Hang on. Let me see if I've got a little thing here for this. See if I can find something. Well, bam. There you go. There's your penguin.
It looks great.
Actually, maybe this one's better. You want that one?
No, I'll use the first one you did.
The second one's a bit cursed.
Alright, so failed spot check. We continue on to morning.
Not yet. So the penguin notices the air around it start to get rather cold, and it starts to feel a little odd, as it feels a chilling presence behind it.
Okay, it sends an empathic link to me to wake up, danger near. So I wake up and yell for everyone to wake up. The penguin has sensed something.
Yep.
What's going on?
So everyone make a spot check.
By the way, Yotson, you've got a second thing that can do that too.
You and your familiar can both make checks.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
27. God damn.
It's a hawk.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, did I put a model in for the hawk? Let me grab that.
You had one for the other one. I think it was just a bird.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll just give that to Yutson now.
Generally speaking, though, for most cases, the hawk, unless you're actually using it for some other use, will be sitting on your shoulder.
It's just assumed it's there. But for this purpose, I'd say... yeah, no, it would be with you at the moment. So yeah, you can leave it there if you don't want to actively use it. So with that nat 20 antler, you do see, roughly about 25 feet up in the air, a strange floating creature of some sort, with mist and ice floating around it as it sort of looks at you curiously.
I'm gonna don my armor and just prepare myself for a scenario to occur, whilst nudging the penguin back towards Morgana's tent.
I do a knowledge arcana because I assume it's a magical creature.
Yep, go for that. Yep, with a 16, with an Arcana check. It doesn't match any descriptions of things you've heard about that could be magical in nature.
Can I try an Arcana knowledge check too?
Give you a tip. Try a different knowledge check. Don't do the same as one person twice unless you're definitely sure it's something of that variety.
Oh,
If you've got nature, try that.
I wouldn't.
So as you're doing this, it kind of just floats in the air and sort of dashes around and just looks inquisitively at the tents and whatnot around you.
I only have Arcana.
Oh, well, if that's all you've got, that's all you've got.
I'll do it anyway.
You do assume it to be, so with a 10, nothing you really know about.
What do you think
Alright,
these
can
guys-
I do one more knowledge check?
Yeah. While you make that one, it sort of dashes over to Yutson and floats around them for a bit.
I'll do a knowledge religion check to see if it's an undead creature.
Yep.
Now you're cotton it on.
Oh, fuck me.
However, rolling in that one is not what you want to do in this scenario.
It's not my fault. My dice are cursed lately.
So with a nat 1, you are absolutely certain that it is a living deity of the forest in the flesh.
That's great.
You actually do think this, by the way.
Could I cast a detect magic?
Yes. So, as you sort of wave your hands to manifest the magic, you do notice the mystical sigils and whatnot around you become slowly drained into the odd-looking creature as it sort of yaps at you and flies over to Antelo's character.
Wrong way.
Yep, no, not Antelo, but Carnage's character.
Morgana.
Yep.
Morgana, I think it is a magical creature.
No, he absolutely believes, she absolutely believes it's a deity of the forest.
Can I do one more knowledge check?
I would say that would be it for that.
Okay, fair enough then. Can we try and communicate with it?
Now
You
you
could.
got none on.
Let me see what I've got. Oh,
Give you a tip. If
I
it's
was gonna say would my empathic link work, but that only
No,
works for
only
people
the familiar.
wouldn't it?
I'll give you a tip. Comes to spirits and fae, they all speak a certain language starting with S. Or mostly speak a certain language starting with S. Maybe you can try something along those lines.
I'd try and greet it in Sylvan.
Yep. So, what do you say to it exactly?
Hello, curious creature. What are you doing here?
As you...
And I do it as politely as I can.
Yep, so as you say that, it sort of comes closer to you and dashes around a bit under your legs and whatnot, and then stares you in which way are you? And then floats just above your face. Give me a sec. And it sort of yips at you a little bit. It doesn't respond. It doesn't say anything yet.
Okay, I ask it, does it understand me? Obviously it does by its actions. Would you like to show us something?
So with that, it does dash off into the sky, up into the air, and you do notice that a couple of stars start twinkling in the night sky that do seem to form a arrow heading to the north.
Alright.
Alright, so
I guess we have our heading. I guess we pack up all of our stuff and redon my armor and...
Yeah.
Well, I said I did that at the start.
I pack up all my stuff and put it back in my cart.
What was
Have
that,
you-
Yassin?
Why are we following the deity?
Well, I mean, we've gone west all the way. It's gone north. We're going north anyway.
Oh, so maybe curiosity.
Well, I think that it's literally going in the direction we were intending to go. Remember, we had to go west to counteract the overshoot towards the east, which is what we've just done. Where else do we
Right.
go after that?
I wasn't sure if it was gonna kill us or not.
No, I gather if it wanted to attack, it would have attacked.
I mean, it literally ate your spell.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not too many things are able to do that.
And when Evil said it was yipping at us, I assume that's like barking sort of thing, not actually trying
Yes.
to bite at us?
Yeah, it was sort of like a bit of a bark.
Alright,
So-
I'll pack up my stuff.
The two main things to take away from it, Yutsun, is it's literally pointing us in the direction we're going anyway.
Okay.
And also the fact that it seems to want us to go there, so there's something to... The fuck was that?
Oh, Evil's putting, I swear, he's putting something over there that's gonna butt fuck me.
You didn't see anything.
Yes, I did.
No, I accidentally just stretched the picture of the fucking creature out as I was moving something.
Alright, I guess packing up, we head north.
Yep, so
Let's
I'd
go.
say with a user probably traveling a full day. It's a pretty uneventful day, nothing really occurs. Yeah, and with that, as it gets dark once again, you do notice... do a knowledge region, if anyone has that.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
I do have a knowledge history.
That I wouldn't say that'd apply.
Mm.
Survival
I've got
could work.
knowledge nature.
Not. Yeah, that one, not so much. Yep, so no one's got that one. Right, so, yeah, so at this time you do decide that it would be time to set up your tents and whatnot, that it is late and it is dark outside. Well, dark.
Alright, I guess we'll do the same watch order as before, only, again, hopefully, Yutsun, you don't get covered in fucking rain and sleet and snow.
I will make a roll to see if it rains. It does not. Yep, so I will do the who's watching what times?
Same order, Yutsun, do you want your eagle to do the final one this time?
Yep.
There you
Yep,
go.
that's fine.
So. Yep, so it is a fairly uneventful night and nothing seems to happen.
Alright, suppose we pack up and continue on our journey.
Good
another
morning,
3.
everybody.
Actually, I am going to do a survival check of the morning to see if there's anything nearby that can be used as our rations for the day.
Yep, so do that.
And can I do a knowledge check nature to see if there's any edible berries or
That would
something
actually
here?
count as survival.
And survival.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
So-
let Angelo do it then.
Yous all can do it.
Oh,
If you-
might as well. Oh, nice.
So that's a
That. Oh, and that 20.
yeah, that's a funny thing.
So with
Um,
that, with what you were trying to achieve, with a natural 20, for every how it works is for every 2 that you beat the DC check by to forage, you find enough rations for 1 person for every 2 points. So with a nat 20, I would say you were able to find enough food. You found a deer and water that would suffice all of you for the morning and for your midday.
That's enough for the whole day, by the way.
This is
The roll by two is for the whole day. I'm pretty damn sure.
You can provide food and water for 1 other person for every 2 points, for which you accept results 10. So
Because remember, rolling a 20, a 15 and higher also means that for the next 24 hours you can detect weather. Or the weather results,
Yes,
I'm
but-
pretty sure.
you were specifically
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that it's actually a bit more than just one single instance of food. I'm pretty damn sure it's meant to be like for the whole day. You'd have to correct me on that, but I'm pretty damn sure that's what it says.
Well, I'd assume it works exactly the same as it does in Pathfinder.
Oh, okay. If you want to do it that way, we can do it that way.
Yes, so, yeah, so with that, you do find enough for all three of you to, for breakfast and for lunch in the day.
Okay.
And on that note too, Carnage also found enough for him for one meal, and I also found enough for me for one meal, so that's technically only one ration that has to be eaten.
Yeah.
So, Yotson, I'll give you my thing that I found, so you don't need to take any rations out for today, and I only need to take out one.
Oh, thank you.
Rightio. I guess we'll move on, collecting our stuff and moving on to our objective.
Yep. So as you head further north, I'll just put this up here. We'll just pretend those tents aren't there for this. Do that. Now let me roll on something for your day of travel. And a 2. Right, so I would say Sigismund is at the front. Make a spot check.
17.
17. Right. $21. You don't see shit.
Fair enough. I guess moving forward a bit more.
Yep, so as you take another step, you... so I would say everyone make a spot check. $25, $23, jeez. $22. Yep, so with that, anyone who rolled over a 21, which is fucking everyone, you do notice a small green creature sitting atop the trees looking at you.
Oh. Guys, look.
Can I? There you go.
What is
And-
that?
I'd recommend you back away in case it attacks.
Okay.
Don't go too far. There might be more of them in the woods.
Oh.
If one of you wants to try and disable it, or do we want to try and talk to it, or should I just fucking go for the stab?
Let's try and talk to it.
Hmm?
So, what do you say to it?
Hello there.
As it sees that you notice it, it pulls out a horn and blows on it.
Oh god.
Now, I would say you would be smart enough to know to roll initiative.
Oh.
20.
Oh, for fuck's. Oh, hang on. Why didn't that? Oh, I didn't.
You did
do
it.
right.
You didn't do it right. You put a space between the D and the 20.
$18.
22.
You and Eve will have to roll another D20 just to determine who goes first between you and the other 18.
So give me a sec. I'm just going to do my ones. So that was a 9, 15, and 18.
Do I
Right,
add that
Angelo.
a initiative?
I rolled a 20, Eve.
20. Carnage?
We've got to roll again, mate, because we both got the same. 18.
Yeah, which one do you have first? What's your number?
18.
18. And Yutson?
22.
She nat 20'd, so...
Yeah, it's still, yeah, so it's right up there. So, Carnage, 1d20.
Do I add my initiative modifier or
No,
no?
just a flat 1d20.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yep, so another one. Yep, so he wins.
I thought you win because you got 11.
Him as in the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so Yutson, it is your turn.
So just confirming, we can only see the one green creature at the moment.
Yes, your characters have no idea about anything else. That's just there for mechanics purposes.
So could I do like a spot check?
You already made it to see this one.
Yeah, if your fucking god tier rolls didn't notice any of the rest of them, they would have had to have rolled against you for starters, but 2, they're clearly not within your line of sight.
Okay, alright. So...
The second bit was the important one there.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Yep.
Myself.
Yep, so that is your standard action gone, and your AC goes up by 4 to 16. So how you want to do that is click on your icon, and you see that 12 you have in the green one, put that to a 16.
Yeah, put the left one, that way you know it's a positive increase.
Yeah, if you just click on your icon, it'll do it there. There you go. You don't have to go into the big one.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, and now you still have a movement action.
Where am I gonna move? I think I'm just gonna move sort of back the way we came. Back this way.
Yep. Alright. And now it is Antelo's turn.
So this creature, is he up in a tree high?
Yes, he's about 15 feet in the air.
Alright, I guess I'll draw me bow.
Yep, so movement action.
Yeah, and I am going to take a shot at him with my composite short bow.
Yep.
Just make sure. I'll also oh no, I can't take a stance as a swift action. Oh wait, I didn't use my swift action. So I'll go into punishing stance as I'm going to shoot him with a short bow.
Yep, so let me check if that works on bows.
Just states attacks.
Hold your weapon. You chop down with superior force. That's so you chop down violently with your weapon. Your extra force. It's one of the, yeah. Okay, so the description goes into fluff, but that's not how it mechanically works. So you can have it.
Yep.
Same as the Iron Guard's glare.
$19.
It hits.
$11 damage.
Yep. And with 11 damage, it hits him right in the leg, and he looks pretty worse for wear, but he's still there.
All right.
That is your turn done.
Yep.
Yep. So, where did I put the other dudes? There they are. So, with that, make a listen check.
All of us, or
Yes. So 10. All right, so no one notices him. Right, so with that,
you two didn't do. Never mind.
what's that?
You forgot to use your fucking little helpers that are really, really useful for those scenarios. Remember, your familiars. You didn't call it, so you can't do it now.
He'd be on this.
But But always remember, you have a familiar and it is fucking useful.
Okay.
So, let me just grab that. That would be... there it is. That would be a 1d20 plus 4 on Yutson. 4. So does this beat your Yeah, very much does.
Yep.
Right, so that's a crit. Yeah. Okay. Let me just get something up. That would be 1d. Yeah. That is 6 damage on you, Judson. That was a minimum roll.
Wow, okay. So at 0 HP, am I
Yes, you are
unconscious?
unconscious.
Okay.
Now it is Carnage's turn.
I cast daze on this one. Hang on, how do I... Oh, fuck.
Top left, click the mouse. You're on the ruler at the moment. There you go. Yep. So, you don't have to roll to cast that, so what's the DC?
No, he does. He doesn't have that feat.
Oh, yep, alright. So, roll to cast.
What do I roll again, Anthony?
It's 1d10 plus your caster level plus your caster modifier. So your intellect plus your level.
Okay.
You have to beat a 10. It fizzles.
That's an oof. Yep, so you fail to manifest the spell, and the slot is gone. Now, it is Gibby's turn. Right, so that would be another listen check. By Antelo and Carnage. Yep, 17.
And
Carnage?
Yeah, hang on, I'm just trying to find what my listen modifier...
15. Yep, so you do hear Gibby behind you. So he doesn't get the sneakiness to it now. It is... So the 14... Yep, a 14 does hit.
my AC is 14, so...
Yep, so that
yeah,
means
it
it
does.
hits.
Okay.
And you take 5 damage. Jesus Christ. So, yep, you're down.
Oh no.
Now it is Gabby's turn. And he has a... I think it's a javelin is what he has. It is. Right, so he's going to toss that at you, Angela.
Mm-hmm.
A 13 misses.
Misses.
Yep. And he is... What the fuck would he do at the moment? Probably just yell at you in a language you don't understand and call you cringe. Yutson, roll a 1d10. A 1. So, yep, you are at minus 1 HP.
At 0, she was stabilized in the first place. She doesn't have to.
Was she?
It's only when you go under negative.
Oh, yep, okay, so you are at 0 HP. Right, so Antelo's turn.
Alright, I'm going to drop me composite short bow and draw me shield and sword.
Yep.
Turn myself around like this. And I am going to... I'm going to drop it for the extra 2 AC. I'm no longer in punishing stance.
Yep. All you have left is a standard action.
Yeah, I know. And there's really not much I can do with that standing where I am.
You can use ranged weapons as improvised weapons. So you've already declared it, so...
Yeah, I've already declared that I've dropped it. I'm not going to be... Alright, so I guess that'll be the end of my turn. Alright, send them at me.
Yep. Alright, so Gobby is going to stab Yutson. That's it. Your character's going to see you, mate. No, okay. So, I'm going to try... Would that he be able to... I'd say he could, yeah. He would charge at you. 2 plus 2. Oh, an 11 does miss. And Carnage is at 0, so he doesn't need to do it. And now it's Gibby's turn. He would also charge at you, I suppose. And that one's it. Gabby is going to throw a javelin at you. And he misses.
Alright.
Yutson's down, and Antelo's turn.
Alright, I guess turning to the 2 things, I'm going to utilize Steel Wind and hit them both.
Yep. So hits. And hits.
Yep. Alright. Just making sure that... Alright, use 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
12 and 10.
Yep, so let me put that on them. 10. And... yep, so the top one, as you swing your blade, we're able to decapitate the top one. And the bottom one is still standing, though, looking pretty haggard.
Alright.
Now, Dobby's turn. And he misses. And it's back. He's going to get to Gabby, and then he throws another javelin. A 23, does that crit?
Javelin should. I don't think that's a 20.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh, yep, so yeah, it's only on a 20. Yep. So, yep, so he just does his normal damage. You take 2 points of damage.
Alright. My turn?
Yep.
Guess I'll take a swing at... who's this one right in front of me here, yeah?
Yep.
I'll turn this way and then I'll take a swing as I'm turning.
That hits. Nine points of damage. Yep, so as you do a pirouette, raising your legs like a ballerina, and your blade coming down low, you do manage to gash him through the chest, and he goes down to the ground.
Now, this guy over here, is he up in a tree as in he climbed the tree and onto the branch, or is he on a platform with a ladder?
He's standing on a branch.
Okay, so I'm going to free action drop my sword and shield and bend down to pick up my bow with my movement action.
Yep.
So, Yotson, how does it feel to be so squishy all the time?
You could have easily have gotten out of this. You do have 2 very good things at listening.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll remember remember that for next time.
Yep. Alright, so next turn. His turn to throw a javelin, I suppose.
Yep. 16 misses. So I guess with that, he is going to... Probably climb through to the back of the tree over here. So I would say if you wanted to hit him, you couldn't hit him through the tree.
If I take a move action up here, I should be able to see him, shouldn't I?
Where? I'd say
Up here?
you would have to get to about here.
Seriously?
That is... Well, there is...
So you're saying this trunk is so big that I can't see him here? Because generally speaking, a trunk would be just
it's also
that
the
square there.
leaves.
Okay. Would I be able to see him from there?
Yeah, that's about the same angle. Let me check if you do have...
What about down here?
Where can you get to there? That's 40. Oh, yep. So, yep, you would be able to take the shot there.
I'll dash down there, take my shot.
Yep.
And I miss.
And,
Fantastic.
Right, so with that, he is probably going to jump out of the tree and fucking leg it into the distance.
Make a jump check.
Oh, shit, you're alright.
Roll that one.
What does he have on that? Yeah, alright, so now I've got to check the actual specifications of what he needs to beat.
5 and higher allows him to jump 5 feet. 10 and higher, 10 feet.
He's kind of just dropping out of the trees, but yeah, I'll still do it anyway.
Well, that would probably be a tumble.
Yeah, yeah, so what's his fucking tumble then? Skills. He doesn't have that in it, so okay, I'll just do that too. I'd say if he beats a 10, he makes it.
If he has,
he
has
fucking
to beat
does not, and he face plants under the ground.
Take 1d6.
Yeah, he wasn't. It wasn't that far. I'd say he like tripped on a fucking branch on his way down and just face planted. So yeah, he's on the ground.
Well, how tall was his thing? Because if it was like anywhere beyond 10 foot, then yeah, he'd be taking 1d6.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I usually would say no, but this is kind of funny. Yep, so as he falls out of the tree to the ground, majestically, he softens the blow with his neck.
Oh, that snaps.
And he crumples to the ground.
The only reason I was being anal retentive was because I wanted him to die by fucking falling on his head.
Yeah, so there you go. He is dead.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. So I'm assuming there's still turns to come, considering I see this guy.
Who? Oh, no, he's not meant to be there.
Alright. End of combat?
Yep, that is it.
Alright, guess I'll go use 2 more of me Cure Light Wounds potions to heal both them up.
Yep.
Same roll. And pick up my sword and shield, put me bow back away and have me sword and shield at the ready.
That means I
Alrighty.
get 3 HP.
Yeah, he's both back to 3 HP.
Thank you, Sixmon, for saving us.
It's what I'm here for. Kick ass and chew bubblegum. Except I don't know what bubblegum is. So that was...
I think the closest thing you'd have is like chewing on tree sap.
So that's 2 arrows I used in that fight.
Yep.
By the way, I am counting my
Yes.
3rd meter as my arrows, so you can...
Yep, so that's fine.
Rightio. So I guess perhaps you guys should check the bodies and see what you can
Alright.
find.
I'll search this guy.
Yep, I'll just make a roll into all of them at once. So 12 on Yutsons. And a nat 20 on Carnage. So, let me do something for that. Suppose with that, we'll upgrade the loot level by 1. So, yep, you do find a medium chain shirt, a sardonyx, a masterwork heavy wooden shield.
Sorry, so can you, would you use a chain shirt, Antoine?
Could, but I'm not entirely sure chain shirt is better than what I'm wearing. Let me just bring it up. 2 AC. I know.
Unless you got a fat dex then, though.
Yeah, no, I don't have enough dex to really make use of that at the moment, so... I mean, it's something to keep to sell, but...
Yeah, I can sell it and then just split the gold between us.
Yep.
Wait. Does arcane spell failure only affect you if you have to do a manifestation check?
So
And
if
it's
you are wearing armor that has arcane spell failure, that means every time you successfully cast a spell, you have to roll a 1d100 and get above the combined failure chance.
Oh, okay.
And what else did I find? Sorry, evil mum was talking to me.
You found a sardonyx, which is a type of gem.
Okay. Sardonyx.
And a masterwork heavy wooden shield.
Is that better than what you've got, Angelo?
It, as a matter of fact, is.
Well, I pass that shield to Angelo then.
Alright, so it's literally the same as what I'm going, except it's a -1 check penalty instead of a -2.
Yeah, so it is better.
Don't worry, it's that I'll share the loot, like the gold we get from what I sell between us.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not a
That's
greedy cunt.
Get into the town. I lied, it's all mine.
That's
So
very
that
nice of you.
search, did that count this one over by
All
the
3 of them, yeah. I did all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, seeing as you got a nat 20, I actually gave you reward as if you were a 3 level 2s.
Alrighty. You counted that one over there as well, or do you want us to
Yes.
go over and make...
You've
Okay,
already
cool.
got it. I've done all 3.
Alright.
Use a
Trust me to
potion.
get a nat 20 on fucking searching, not on fucking spells.
Interestingly enough, spells can crit if they're attack rolls.
Yeah, very specific ones.
If it's a ray or if it's any of that, it's counted as 2 times for a crit, generally. There's no true ruling to it, but they can crit.
Yep. So, with that, what are you guys going to do?
I guess we'll...
Start heading towards that arrow that was leading us.
Yep, start heading that way, heading north a bit more.
I'd say
you
you've
guys-
traveled for about 4 hours. So let me do something. Okay. So, as
Oh,
yous are
God.
traveling through the forest, yous do... Oh, I moved your hawk, so it's still here if you want it. This guy out of the way. As you travel through the forest and the sky starts to darken and whatnot, and it is once again nighttime, you see a familiar, strange creature floating around.
Hey guys, look, it's our friend.
Is it, though?
I don't know, maybe it's leading us to our death. But we don't have much else to go off.
That
Leading
we
you to
do
your
not.
death.
I
It
greet
transforms
it in-
into a Damulich.
I greet it in Sylvan. and say, hello, little one.
Yep. So it sort of yips a bit and floats around you. And there we go. Put that back there.
And I ask it, are we heading the right way?
It sort of flies up and down a little bit, levitating in the air.
Okay, so that's a yes. Do either of you know what I should ask it?
I'll take that as a no.
I'm not gonna give hints. This is you guys.
Can it
Well,
show
I
us-
don't know anything about fucking fey creatures, dude.
Can you ask?
Yeah,
it to
well, I
show
mean,
us-
you failed the rolls, so yeah, you wouldn't know anything about this one.
Can you
and I
ask it
can't.
to show us whether there's shelter nearby? Because I don't have a tent.
Yes, I ask it if there's any shelter nearby, because Yutsun has lost her tent.
Sort of turns its head at you, slightly angling it.
Which way?
Just to the side. Think of what a dog would do.
Okay, so it doesn't really understand.
Well, Yutson, you're on your roll for weather if we're setting up camp here. Is it late at night, or is it like getting to the night?
Yeah, it's about 7, 8 p.m.
Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll set up for camp. And,
Could I do a survival check for something to?
don't need to. Oh, protect you during the night. You can do a survival check to try and predict the weather.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
DC 15, I think, isn't it, Evil?
Yep. And you do
Oh,
not pass it.
unfortunate. You don't know what's gonna happen to you, Yutson. You might wake
Well,
up
let's
fucking...
check the weather. Nothing occurs. It is a standard night.
Great.
You get lucky on this, Yutson, because if you rolls at that 20, you get struck by lightning or some shit.
Oh shit. Well, I guess we better set up camp then before the rain comes eventually.
Mhm.
So as you set up the camp, it notices the pile of sticks that you're about to light and sort of flies around it as it looks at it inquisitively.
I pick up a stick and wave it around and see if it'll play fetch.
Yep, so it throws the stick. As you throw the stick, it watches you throw it and just kind of stares at you.
Oh, it's not properly trained. Unfortunate.
So as you finish setting up the fire, it looks at it and makes a sneezing sort of motion at it as the fire ignites, and it is a blue flame.
Unbelievable. It sneezes blue so hard that it blued the fire.
Wow.
Oh,
Good one, Sixwoman.
no, I'm a natural comedian.
Yeah, and with that, it sort of flies up into the air and disappears once more.
Can I do a roll to see if it's going to be a cold night?
Yeah.
What would that survival?
Yep. I think they actually hit that on the dot. Yeah, so with that, you can tell it's going to be slightly colder than average.
Alright. Well, I'll set up my tent. And Yutsun, you can use that for the night, and I'll put on my cold weather clothes.
Yep.
And lay my bedroll out.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you.
Alright. So I guess the night passes. You want to do your...
Yep. Okay.
That's me. If I'm taking first watch.
Yep, so with the 20 and you're on first watch. Let me find something. Where did I put the fucking thing?
Oh, lovely.
No, you're asleep.
Oh, okay.
I'm on watch at the moment, so any spot checks that are required is me. You see how he does 4 checks?
Mhm.
All of those checks are for each sector of the sleep order. So if whoever takes 4th one between your familiars, you two pick your familiar which one you want to go. So
I guess
Um,
the hawk went last time. Maybe
Yep.
the pig went this time.
well, there you go. So if something happened in the 4th one, he will specify, okay, the 4th person on order for the sleep, you make your spot check or your listen check or whatever check they need, or maybe they don't even get attacked at all.
So, Angelo, make a spot.
14.
So with a 14, you do see in the distance a strange, luminous sphere slowly coming in your direction.
Alright, I guess I'll kick people awake real quick.
Yep.
And say there's something magical over there. I've got no idea about this shit. It's on you two.
Oh my god, what's happening? Oh,
How far is it away?
That's 65 feet.
Can I do knowledge arcana?
Yes.
I'll do the same.
You recognize it as a will-o-wisp.
Oh,
May have to describe that a bit more because I don't think any of them have a clue.
Oh, yep. So a will-o-wisp.
sounds friendly.
They are. I suppose with a 20, you would know exactly what they are. So let me get the detailed description for you. So will-o-wisps are malicious creatures that appears as torches or lanterns seen floating through swamps and adjacent areas. They appear to be nothing more than a hazy ball of light. Such, it was easy to mistake them for what they are. You know them as small, not entirely. Oh, did you get 30 or was that a... Let me check. 24. Yeah, so you do get everything. You know them to be quite evil, small creatures that are very immune to quite a lot of magic. And they are malicious.
Shit.
I mean,
I like how no one actually bothered to check that had any magical leanings about the one thing that seemingly changed.
Well, we
You
haven't
get-
been playing casters as long as you, dude.
Oh,
oh,
come on,
the
what?
blue fire.
There we go. Maybe you
I was
might
just
want to
like,
have
oh,
a.
that's cool.
Yep. Maybe you might want to see if you can figure anything out there.
Yeah, I've already figured it out. Is it that fucking creature that's been leading us?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Maybe. Is it seemingly continuing to get closer?
Yes.
I'm going to pick up one of the sticks out of the still glowing fire and I'm going to sort of like hurl it over to about here.
Yep. So I'll make a attack roll on that.
Good thing I prepared a spell that I just looked up
16.
that it's not immune to.
Yeah, you. How dare you? Yep. So as you throw the stick, it seems to float next to it as it lowers onto it, and you seem to hear a faint munching sound.
Oh,
So
so it's attracted to the fire.
yep.
Maybe we should put the fire out.
maybe you should. I'm drawing a sword and shield, and I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna say we back up and move away from the fire. Yeah, you might want to move.
Oh, can I? I'll put the fire out if I put some water on
It does not go out.
Okay, alright. Take a step back.
So as it finally makes its way onto where the fire was, it starts to engorge as it feasts what do you assume to be eating it as it gets bigger and bigger.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I have a bad idea about this. But I cast magic missile at it.
Okay. Yep, so roll that one. 19 does succeed, so do your damage.
No, I've got to conjure it, don't I, Anton? And then I got to roll something else?
That you did conjure it.
That is conjuring it.
Okay, I just got to look up what magic missile does for damage.
It is literally just damage. You don't need to roll an attack, so whatever it says in there for damage.
What?
Magic missile always hits its target.
Yes,
Yeah,
you don't
I'm
have to roll
asking what do I roll for damage?
Well, hang on.
1d4 plus 1.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so as it hits it, it sort of, the magic missile hitting it sort of reverberates through it a bit, as you can't quite tell, but you're pretty certain it is now facing you.
Protect me.
And it continues to eat more of the fire.
Right,
That doesn't seem to do much. I don't think I should cast magic missile as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we took so long sorting out what to actually do, it's basically sitting right over the top of our camp, including our tents and bedrolls. So if you guys want to stick around, like I'm not going to be leading you through this. I'm only here for combat assurance. I'm not holding your hand here, really.
So with
I
that,
want you guys to take the lead.
as you notice that the fire underneath it is no longer there, it starts to move in your direction slowly.
Alright, well, magic missile did fuck all. Maybe we should probably just run.
I'm gonna move around behind it, and on the way through,
slowly just moving on its own.
I'm gonna pick up my tent and stuff on the way around.
You do know that north is where the swamp is, which is where it's heading.
Yep.
And I'll pick up my tent and bedroll as well if it isn't destroyed.
Keep in mind, this was the start of the night. So if you do, everyone leaves, and you won't get a rest.
Yeah, so
I'll
probably
leave it
wise.
where it is then.
Yeah, probably wise to continue on our rest.
Oh, also, it's just gone to the north. Okay.
Yep. That's where our last leg of the journey is going to be. So,
Yeah, so in my campaigns, in watches and these sort of situations, if you do get nat 20s and things like that through rests and day trips, it usually gets a little weird.
Okay.
Yeah, so for reference, when something big like that turns up and you guys complete your rolls on it, and Evil does extrapolate on what you do see and what you do find, asking him questions further in depth of like, do I know how powerful this creature is? Do I know if they are notoriously harmful in the sense of like, will they actively hunt people out? Will-o-wisps are, yes, generally dangerous, but they're also very flighty in the way they act. They don't always just attack. What they do is they lead people out and into the swamps and then when they get close, they kill them, kind of like an ambush predator. So usually a will-o-wisp won't just walk up to you like that one was. So the more you question in a scenario like that, when you pass that fucking Arcana check by an absolute minimum, rail him for as much information as he can give.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. So I guess you guys just continue on with your night.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
So it is, as you go through the night, it is only slightly cold, and it is now morning, as nothing else seems to occur throughout the night.
Awesome. I'm going to do a survival check to look for shit.
Yep.
I'll do that as well.
I find my foot.
An 18, so that is 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So you find enough for 5 rations worth.
Nice. I will share the rations amongst us, so you guys can have 2 each, and I'll take 1.
Alright.
They're not really rations, it's like raw meat and mushrooms and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I don't think you'd want to be chucking raw meat right into your bag.
No, you'd probably just start up your campfire and cook that up, and it'd take us another half hour, essentially, before we can get moving again.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess breakfast is served then.
Yep. It's why you always try to at least reiterate that you do have a flint and steel or something like that, so you can actually cook.
I actually don't have flint.
I do.
Okay.
So yeah. I suppose we finish cooking up and eating up this stuff, and we move on.
That, or you could just do a survival check and try and start a fire with 2 sticks, because I'm sure there's plenty of those lying around.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there actually is a thing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that to do that with nothing would be a 15 because of just how accessible flint and steel is. So if you didn't have that, it would be a more difficult check because it is quite a common thing for a reason for people to have.
Yep.
Okay.
So with that,
Alright.
I guess you guys sort of head out into the more swamp parts of the region.
Yep. We head out
Yep, so hang on.
north.
Let me just reveal the area. So after a few hours traveling throughout the day, you do, at around 1, 2 p.m., you do make it to these swamps. I will focus you over there. Yep, so you all see things.
Well, this is gross.
Mhm.
Alright, I guess coming out here, I'm going to make a spot check as we're walking in.
Yep.
Me too.
So let me check that. So that's that. Oh. Right, yep, you can't really notice anything out of the ordinary. It just seems to be a standard boggy marsh, except for Yutsen. I'm assuming that was your bird?
That was the hawk.
Yep, so
Carnage, are you making any check?
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, my bad.
so the bird, as it flies up into the air, does see that at the deeper parts of the marsh, it does see quite heavily coated in reeds and other strange insects, bones.
Oh.
A lot of them, coating most of the bottom of the water.
Oh,
Guys,
take
second.
2 off for that evil. I did the wrong one.
That's fine. Yep.
So
I
it's
sense danger
12.
ahead.
Yeah, you didn't see anything too much.
Can I have my penguin do one?
Yeah.
Fucking flightless birds making a flyer check. It makes a spot check, hits 20. It's just like, yeah, suddenly you're. Oh, for fuck's
It
sake.
did.
All right, there you go. So with that, you're in the water as you see a lot of the bones and very old corpses of creatures and humans and elves alike. You do notice that some of them have very faint twitches of movement. As it looks deeper into the water, it does see fairly ominous faces, very faint outlines of things looking at it.
All dead, all rotten. Elves,
Okay.
men, and orcs.
I'll let you guys know that my penguin has spotted something in the water that's causing it immense fear. Because yeah, evil. I don't think it can communicate.
Yeah, you would know that
In
as like
language.
something fucking spooky as shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yep.
With a 60-foot radius, I think it has.
Yep. So, with that, let me check exactly how the wording works on that thing.
If she channels it for one turn, that she detects an aura of magic around things, the longer she does focus on
Yep.
that object,
So,
the more she discovers.
I'd say, you do notice a extremely heavy presence of magic and whatnot permeating the area.
I was gonna say I can send you this evil because this is what I've got up. The Antelo linked me. It's all the spells and what they do.
Yeah, I'll just look them up when they're casted if I don't know them on the spot because I can't be learning all that.
Can I detect what type of magic? Or is it just like that there is magic? Like, would I know that it's kind of
Yes,
You've got a
yes, you
knowledge
can.
thing.
No, she can. If she is channeling it, you can actually roll a spellcraft check to determine the school of magic involved in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. So that would be a
1d20 plus 4.
Yep.
I just imagined.
Yep. So with
nice.
that, you recognize that as necromancy.
Oh no, this is what we've been looking for.
I think we're in the right place, guys. And I think we need to be really careful. Because there's
Yes.
really strong magic in the swamp.
And the strength is very powerful. You notice this to be quite a strong, thick presence of necromantic energies.
Don't follow the lights. Am I right on the Dead Marshes reference?
Yeah, I'm getting Lord of the Rings vibes.
Alright, I suppose we should avoid the actual waters as best we can. Stick to only land masses as we move across.
Yep. So let me find something.
I might even send my hawk ahead.
I love how I get the shit rolls and my penguins just get fucking godlike rolls, man.
Get fucking used to it. My Celestial Hawk in the main campaign's like that.
What the fucking bullshit.
I've lost.
Yutsons get godlike rolls, man.
Yep. So, let me grab
Guys.
something.
You should have restored, I think it's 1 hit point per
Yes, one hit point each. For the rest.
for the rest.
Flint, do you know where my hawk went?
And give me a second. So before I reveal some
And
things.
that spell slot I used too with the days, does that...
Resets each day
You
after
got that
you've
back,
done
yes.
it. Yeah, after
So
you've
not the
done
magic missile, I assume.
you would have re-prepared your spells at the start of the day.
Okay, well I'll type that in my spell book then, because I've got what spells I can use, and then I've got my spell book, what spells I've got prepared.
So, not having a spell prepared actually is an advantage in of its own. Not so much at your level, but when you're getting further on and you do have a lot of spell slots, you can leave it blank and then write a spell in there in like just a couple minutes at any given time in the day. Not really useful in combat, but I'll use an example from one of our other campaigns. We were needing to do swimming, and I left one of my spell slots open so I could write in the spell swim and give 2 people the ability to basically speed through water.
Yep. So, you ready?
Can you do that as a sorcerer?
No.
Okay.
So,
You're a spontaneous caster, you don't need to prepare.
as you guys sort of travel in a little further, you do see standing in the center of this little island a extremely majestic looking horse.
Wow.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to do a martial law check.
Yep, go for
Yeah,
it.
something tells me that's not as majestic as it, like it's an illusion, I'd say.
So, is it a weapon?
Yeah, so you recognize it as a deep stone sentinel that is a master in the stone dragon discipline of combat.
Oh, okay. All right, fellas, it's over. I'm going home.
Yeah, maybe we're not powerful enough for this area.
No, it might necessarily, like, it might if it understands us. Just don't know what language it would communicate in.
Well, perhaps you should try and talk to it. If you feel like that is the way forward.
Is there any point in rolling a diplomacy check if you're not even sure if you can speak its language?
You would have to
Well-
speak to it first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I speak to it in common tongue, and I say hello.
It sort of slowly gates walks up to you.
Knowledge.
Oh, knowledge check, Arcana.
Yep, you can try that.
Plus 3.
That is the main thing of like when you're playing the spellcast is you gotta always remember knowledge.
Yep, so it's a 21 in Arcana. It doesn't match anything that you have heard of in your research as a magical creature.
What about knowledge check, nature?
You could try that.
I might do a history and see if it is known to be a thing.
With an 11. You have heard of majestic horses and stallions before that live in these sorts of regions. Usually quite... Oh, is Bogan gone?
Yeah, it sounded like his internet was shitting itself for a second there. I don't know if anyone else heard that.
We'll take a quick piss break and then we'll see when he comes back.
Yeah, it is hard to get used to the fact that every time you encounter something new, like your first reaction as someone with knowledge in arcane, in religion, in local, in region, you should be fucking spamming that knowledge. It's the first be all end all, like that is what you need to always keep in mind. You're the knowledgeable one of the party, you and Carnage, so you guys need to like your forte is literally knowing these things.
So, was I supposed to fill up the knowledge slots on my sheet?
Well, no, you're a sorcerer. Your only knowledge check is arcane. You can cross-class and get the other knowledge checks, but that isn't really economical. It would be something more the wizard of the party would do because he already is focusing intelligence as his main skill.
I'll continue the rest of the description when Bogan gets back.
Yeah. But, so essentially, yeah, the main thing that you spellcasters will be doing is intelligence checks as hard as you can. Do anything to figure out what is in front of you before you enact any sort of speaking with it, or anything in general. I'll use another example. We came across a devil in Evil's other campaign, and before the devil had even spoken its first words, and before someone had even bothered to, walk up to it, I had done like 3 knowledge checks just to figure out exactly what it was before someone opened their mouth. Granted, it didn't really stop them from opening their mouth and screwing it up regardless, but at least I knew what was going on.
Okay, that makes sense.
We'll wait another 2 minutes and then we'll get into it.
I'll take a quick pee break as well. Be right back.
He looks like he's just come back online.
Sorry, my fucking internet cut out. So
Yeah,
what
good.
happened?
Nothing. I stopped when we noticed you were gone.
I was gonna say, would a knowledge nature work on it?
Yep, so Yutson did that, and I was just about to start describing the creature.
Oh, okay, go ahead then.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to get back.
Of all the fucking nights my internet decides to shit its pants,
Yeah.
I reckon it's because of Evil Antelo. Mind you, he hasn't cut out for a while. For a good few months. What's going on, Evil? You got the abos running overdrive.
Recording.
Oh, sorry. Can you edit that part out?
Probably.
Okay, I probably won't.
Ugh.
Actually, you know what? I'll make a note of that.
Fucking... Every phone company seems to have shit fucking NBN lately. Because
Yeah.
I've actually looked it up, man. A lot of people have problems with it dropping out.
It's just Australia.
Need to move to Japan where they got like
Yeah,
real fast
Gigi internet.
Yeah.
Yep, so we're all ready.
Yep.
Yep, so I'll start from subscription again. You have heard tales of beautiful and majestic mares and stallions that roam these areas, looking for worthy riders and companions.
Ooh.
How close? How close has it actually come?
I'd say now it is just in front of you. Like if you put your hand out to touch it, you can. Like
Can
it's
I
literally
ask
at
a
you.
Question?
Yep.
Does it know any sort of language?
What did you ask that in?
Angelo said Fae and magical type creatures.
How dare you, Anilo?
I asked
I
him
said that ages ago.
Sylvan and Elven.
Yep. So it's. So what was your question?
Do you know... my question is... Well, I greet it then in Elven and Sylvan. I say, hello, majestic beast. It is an honor to meet one so beautiful.
Yep. So with that, it sort of walks past the two and up to you, and sort of nuzzles its snout on your shoulder.
I think you're the worthy one, Mortimer.
I ask it, is it in danger or is there danger close?
It slightly shakes its head. But
So
with
would
that, let me do something.
signify no?
Yep. So yeah. So it slightly shakes its head at you.
Okay.
It'd be good to know if it can show us a safe path through the marsh.
Alright, I ask it, does it know a safe path through the marsh?
Yeah. It slightly nods its head as it nuzzles you and gestures for you to jump on it.
Alright, I climb atop the horse. do I have to do a roll of any type?
Jump.
Yes. So,
Oh god, with my rolls, I'm gonna jump and face plant.
Ironically, it's
Fucking
actually a roll you're probably somewhat decent at with your dex score.
so make a ride check.
Oh, okay, yeah, Antelo's right.
You'll get a +4 to this because it's sort of helping you get on.
Oh, okay, so my skill modifier is +4, so +8.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 24. Yep, you jump onto the back of the horse quite easily. Now, it will. Let me find something. Roll a will save for me.
Will save. Oh, god. Did you have to pick that one thing that I'm shit at?
You're a wizard. You should have decent will.
Oh, fuck.
We'll go with that one. Yep,
15.
so with a 15, as you jump onto the horse, you find yourself completely enamored by it. And you really do feel a very strong connection with this animal. You don't really want to leave the horse.
Oh no, is this a bad thing?
Now,
Don't.
yes. So, as that has taken place, also, that's an area thing. You two make the will saves too.
Oh,
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Oh, lovely, Angelo.
Will save's my worst. Fort's
sorry,
my best.
It's 1d20 plus the save.
Yes. So that's a nat 1 on everyone. Well, for all intents and purposes, yes. So with that, you all find yourself completely enamored by this creature's beauty, and yous all sort of also want to be the rider of the horse, feeling great jealousy towards Mordana.
Oh no.
Mordana, get the fuck off the horse.
No.
I want to ride it.
It
So with
shows
that,
me.
the horse lowers down and sort of motions for you to also jump on.
Yep. Alright. Ride check.
Yep, you get a +4 to this because it's helping you.
Yeah.
So 9. Yep. And Yutson?
Um,
Bottom of the skill list. Relatively close. It's underneath
get-
profession.
sorry, we get a +4 on top
Plus,
of.
yes, so +4 for the circumstances it's trying to help you on. Yep, so with that, you are also able to get onto the horse's back. It kind of watches you and does a small. What's that sound called that horses do?
Nay.
Neigh at you as it waits for you to also jump on.
I suppose I do another check.
Yep.
Fucking close enough.
There you go. So, you are all on top of the horse. And as it starts to walk down towards the middle of the swamp, you notice it takes a turn and heads for the water. Now,
How long has it been?
I would say it's been about 15 seconds, but I'm getting to it.
I was about to say next turn I can make another will save.
Yep. So, he's
there
gone
goes
again.
carnage.
We'll wait a bit.
Is each turn like 1 minute?
Well, that's If you failed the will save, you wouldn't be entirely aware that this has happened to you.
No, but you do in any spell and will save like that each turn get a chance to shrug off continuous effects. Unless it's like a direct dominate mind, in which case you fail the save, you're under the control permanently. Generally speaking, will saves can be like once every turn.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually specify that you can make saves on this. You get the 1.
Well, there we go.
I'm not going to tell you what it was.
I got a rough idea.
I've got to put the horse back. So, Yatsen, what do you think of the magical horse?
Well, I didn't expect it to have such an influence on us.
Yeah, it's...
My gut feeling was that it was probably dangerous, because what is it doing in this swamp?
Yeah, it's a bit out of place for where something like this should be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I probably should have played a factotum evil. That way I could have supplemented knowledge checks and stuff like that for people when they're not having them. Alright.
You know, what I'm thinking is, has my familiar been affected by the horse as well?
Make it roll.
Do you want it to?
Well, I'm just wondering if my familiar could help me snap out of it.
Yep.
Most likely.
Yeah, so try that with your familiar. Make the save.
So it's got a +2 on will. So 1d.
So what's happened?
It's just heading into the water and Yatsen's... Yep, so your bird does resist it. But at the moment, from what your bird can see, it doesn't really see anything wrong.
Okay, yeah, you just
But-
said it was started to walk towards the water.
Yep. And as it makes its way into the water, its majestic, beautiful appearance begins to fade away as its hide becomes mottled and rotted, as its wings sort of dissipate, and it becomes this.
I fucking knew it! It was leading us to our deaths.
You should have done something.
So it takes another step in, and
I was
now...
already enamored, dude. I couldn't really do anything.
Now, there you go. You do realise what is happening to you.
I'm going to make a tumble check off the back of the horse.
You would have to make a... well, let me find what that is. Because you're sort of very strongly adhered to it. So you would need to make a grapple.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That is a +5.
But you do, with what happened before, you do sort of trust this creature. But you can still choose to want to come off it if you want. Oh, 16?
Mm-hmm.
So...
What's that roll for? Jumping off. the
Grappling.
horse?
I'm getting off of it, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep, so you were able to rip yourself off the horse.
Alright.
He
So
takes
I'm aware
another
of what...
step on it with the other two on as you stand here.
Alright, I'm gonna make a grapple as well then.
Yep.
I'm immediately going to draw my sword and strike the hind legs of the horse.
Which one's the grapple check?
You'll find it under your BAB.
10.
Oh.
So 10, are you...
Oh, fuck, I missed.
So, yep, that's a nat 1. Yep, you do not beat the grapple on that one. Carnage. And Yutson, do that one again. Yep, Yutson, yeah, with a nat 20, you are able to rip yourself off the creature. Is that you? Oh, no. Yep, so I'll move you here. And it
So
takes
now-
one more step, as it is now the most of the creature is underwater, and Carnage is just above it.
Shit.
I'm going to move around here with my full speed and take another swing down at the creature's head.
So is Morgana aware of what's going on? Like,
In the same way that you guys are, you still do trust the
17.
creature, oddly enough. So 17. Let me check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, my internet cut out again.
yeah, it's all good.
I've got a 10-foot chain.
So that does hit the horse, but it sort of shrugs you off as the blade goes through its mossy exterior, not really cutting anything.
Well, can I grab Carnage's character by the hands and try to rip them off? Would that be a strength or grapple check?
That would be a grapple.
Last ditch effort. See ya, Carnage. Ironically, I actually have a really good reason for straight up attacking this creature as soon as it came back, as being undead looking. It's tied to my god.
Oh, yes. Carnage, you there?
Yeah.
Yep, what do you want to do? You're currently up to your neck in the water.
Yeah, I've got a last-ditched effort to try and cast... Can I cast Daze on it?
You can, but then you wouldn't have the chance to rip yourself off.
Yeah, but it would stop it from doing anything for the time being, wouldn't it?
That
you don't know that.
depends on something.
Because I've got no spells prepared that would get me out of this.
The only thing you've got is a grapple check, man. I'll just say, just do the grapple check.
Alright, I'll try another grapple check. But...
So I'd say with that, Angelo, as you do try to grab him for the grapple, you do land, get your hand on his cape, I guess. So I'll give Carnage a +4 circumstance because you're also helping him try to free himself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, give me time. Oh. Do you see that? Oh, okay, it would be +1 then, wouldn't it?
Yep, so 1d20 plus grapple plus 4.
1d20 plus grapple plus... So. $15.
Yep, so, fuck. Yep, you did not, were not able to free yourself from the horse. As you are, takes one step in, and now you are completely submerged.
I have a chain I could throw to Morgana. If they
You
can
could?
grab onto it.
Yeah, I think I might actually do the same. I might attempt to grab a hold of the chain and when she throws it in.
Yep, so
We'll
that'll be
make
a use rope.
Use rope. Okay, yep.
So what do I have to roll to actually grab it?
If they get a high enough roll, they straight up lasso you.
Yep.
So that's Yutson's, all right, Anteler? Because this is a team effort, you do both get to roll, and I'll take the highest, so an 8. So, yep, with a 16. Does that beat your AC, Carnage? It does. So
Yes,
the rope is now
14.
around him.
Great, we're gonna pull.
Alright.
Yep, so make a combined strength check.
Okay.
So both of you put your modifiers of strength together.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
With that, you get a
19 it
7.
would be for
19?
if you take the highest one, you add my strength score to that, it'll be a 19.
Yep, so it's going to do one to keep you on it.
Comes the plus 20 or some fucking bullshit.
You really think
Yeah,
I'd give you a full powered one of these?
No, but
And that one's it.
that one.
Yep, so you're able to rip him off the horse.
Yes, I'm saved.
Yep, but you
We'll
are still
pull him-
underwater. And
we'll-
as it
we'll-
notices you come off it, it does turn towards you.
Fuck. We gotta pull him out of the water.
Yep. Another combined strength check, I guess, to fucking try and heave him out.
Yep.
15.
That's a 14 in total. Yep,
Alright,
it's-
well, I was going to say, while they're doing that, can I now cast Daze on it to stop it in its tracks for, I think?
I
it
would say
says-
no.
You're underwater, somatic component. Remember, your spells, you do have to speak to cast them and perform
okay.
particular maneuvers. So,
Alright, I didn't know that.
Yep, so you do drag him 5 feet out as the horse sort of comes back closer.
I'm going to leave...
Half of you is out of the water now, Carnage.
I'm going to leave Yutson to attempt, and I am going to make... I was here, so... Just double checks.
Alright, well, if I'm half out, I will cast Daze now, because I should be able to talk and stuff.
Yep.
Guess where you are. Look at your feet. What are you doing? You're 5 foot away from it. Guess what it gets if you do that?
So with that, it's going to attempt to grapple you.
I don't care if it gets an attack of opportunity, Angelo. If it comes towards me, it's going to attack me anyway.
I'm
It
gonna
nat
cast-
ones it.
I'm gonna
Yep,
cast
so-
Color spray.
Color spray? Yep. So, as the magical rainbow and glitter burst from your hands, it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Fuck.
I'm gonna move forward and take a swing at its head, see if I can decapitate.
Yep.
Oh, give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out where
Nat
the
20.
fuck we all are. Oh, there we are.
Yep. So, as you hit the horse in the side of the head, you do get quite a good blow, and it sort of looks at you afterwards, and then looks down, sort of sad, as it makes its way back into the water, and disappears into the marsh.
Can I do a knowledge check Arcana on that horse?
Yeah.
Now that we can see what it is.
You don't really have any knowledge of, from your study and whatnot, you can't really pinpoint any sort of horse creature of the magical variety that does things like that.
Yes.
Am I able to tell that it's undead or not?
No,
Okay.
you have
Yes.
clues, but you wouldn't straight up have an answer. It's up to you to ascertain. So as you make your way through the marsh more and more, you do notice slowly fidgeting bones in the swamp, becoming more active the further you go in.
I'm a little nervous that we might wake something up if we keep going.
But if we want to figure out the mystery of your undead fox, we may have to keep going and face whatever dangers approach us.
Yeah.
Besides, killing filthy undead is a fantastic day.
So as you make it
Well,
to
you're
about
happy.
here, you do notice a lot of the... Where did I put those? Lurching and bubbling in the swamps around you. You do
Spot
see...
check.
What's that?
Spot check with my hawk.
You wouldn't really need to. This isn't going to be sneaky or anything. You do see very gaunt, greenish, moss-covered creatures begin to come out of the waters. Hang on, I'm just getting them all in place. There we go. And initiative.
Oh. Oh my god, there's 5 of them.
Yep. Carnage.
I got 22.
Yep. Judson.
17.
And Enelon.
At 20.
20. Well, if it's a nat 20, you'd be first.
It's 26, but yeah, nat 20.
Yeah, regardless, it does make you first. Yep. So that is that done. It is now Antelo's turn.
Alright, well, I've actually already had my sword and shield out because of the fight with the fucking horse. I shall move. Yeah. Move here.
Yep.
Apply punishing stance, so that drops me to 16 AC. And I shall make a swing. Utilizing.
So a swing.
Yeah, hang on. I'm striking with a. I am going to strike with Sapphire Nightmare Blade, so I do a concentration check.
Yep.
Just see. Does that beat its flat-footed AC?
Let me check. It... Where the fuck did I put this guy? Hang on, I'm just trying to find where I've got it in my fucking references for all the creatures I've got up. Yes.
Right, so now...
It's a plus 1d6.
Yeah, I know. This
Yep.
that you have to do the concentration check. If that succeeds, it adds the damage to the attack roll. I'm assuming that hits its flat-footed armor. I mean, it's higher than the other one.
No, it doesn't. It's gone. Yes, it hits.
I deal a grand total of 12 damage.
Yep. With that, you do hit it, and it slowly sinks back into the marsh as you drive your blade through its chest. Now it is Carnage's turn.
You're gonna hate me, evil. Hang on, I gotta check my measurement. I can't.
You can move
disrupt
before you
undead.
cast.
Yeah, but I want to stay right away from them. I
Right.
cast Disrupt Undead on this dude.
Yep, let me check that one.
Yeah, he has to make an attack roll with it, so it goes off touch AC. So you make a ranged touch carnage, that is dexterity plus your BAB.
What the fuck's BAB mean?
Base attack bonus.
Base attack bonus. As a level 1 sorcerer, it will, wizard, sorry, it'll be a 0, but if you have a look at your saving throws, it's just below that.
So 0 plus your dex.
Okay, so 0 plus 4.
Yep,
Does
it hits.
that get... Okay, now it's 1d6. Three.
Yep, so 3 damage on that guy. Yep, alright, I got that, I'm done.
Which one did he hit?
This one.
This one. Ah,
So you still have a movement and a swift action left.
What would drawing my crossbow be?
Movement.
Okay, well, I draw my light crossbow
Yep.
and prepare for battle.
Alrighty, so now Yutzen's turn.
I think first I'm gonna. Hold on.
Oh no, evil's measuring, that's not good.
That was Yutzen, I
I
think.
think it was me.
Oh, okay, I thought that was evil. I'm like, oh no.
Mine's pink.
Yeah, our colors are close. I was just wondering for the color spray. What's
Yep, so it is
the,
a
like,
cone.
Yeah, what's the angle in that cone?
So, for example, you see this first square here that you're facing? It hits that one, and then it gets to 3 squares under that one, and then the next 5 squares. So for every square it goes up to in range, it gets an extra 2.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move backwards, pretty much as far as I can.
Yep.
Oh, wait, sorry, I got the range wrong. I thought it was 60 feet, but it's only 15 feet. I'm gonna move back to here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do a color spray.
Don't forget to face yourself in the right direction, otherwise you're going to blast carnage. There you go.
Yep. Color spray. Oh fuck, I'm out of range. Let's just pretend I moved there.
I really want to burst her bubble.
Yep, I know. Let him.
There.
Yep, so what's that?
Uh,
Yep, so you'd be in range for both of them.
I've lost my ruler.
Yes,
Yeah, so
you
color spray.
can hit... you need to move down 1 more square to hit this dude down here. I
Yeah.
don't think you can get the angle for both of them.
You
Oh,
told me
wait.
that it's
Damn
a,
it.
yes, it's a cone. She can hit him and she can hit him.
Yeah, it hits. If it
Hits
goes,
both of them.
goes here, then here.
Yeah, it's 15 foot, so do a 15-foot cone.
Well, because cones go in this direction, like that. So it's literally just 1 square off. Because for every square it goes past, so if it hits the one in front of her, it's just the one here. And then after that, it's these 3. And then after that, it's these 5.
I've lost my ruler. Where's my ruler? Oh, so I thought it's 2 per thing, right? Isn't that the angle?
Yeah, so it's got to go for the first square.
Oh, so it starts from here and goes like that,
Yes.
not like that.
Yeah, hang on. Let me check.
It's a quarter circle in front of you. So, yes, it would hit. Technically, it does cross over the same square.
It starts from the corner of your square and widens out as it goes.
So yes, it would hit him. Either direction, it would hit, because if you're going from the corner of the square, it goes from here to here, and then here to here.
Oh, yep. So, yep, do that. All right. Yeah, no, that's different from Pathfinder. Yep. So you don't have to roll to cast that, do you?
No, but my DC is 15.
Yep. So let me just do the DC on that one. It does not work.
Fuck.
They are completely unfazed by it. Now, I'm making a bit of a joke there.
You rolled a fucking nat 20 though.
Yeah. So, how did I describe these creatures?
Like mossy and
They're undead, Yutsun, so if you read the spell, it does only affects living creatures.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, general rule of thumb with spells, if it's mind affecting, assume it won't work on undead.
I was going to say, I thought my spell would have hinted at what they were.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that it didn't work on
Yeah. So, undead, as a base type, they've got a lot of fucking immunities, and it's really annoying. But the key one among them for you to realize is sleep, daze, anything that would like affect
if it fucks
their
with
mind.
their mind, because they don't have
it doesn't work because they're just mindless undead.
But it says only living creatures are knocked unconscious.
Yep, and they're
Can they
not
still
living.
be stunned? Because it's got
No.
unconscious, blinded, and stunned.
No, but if you have a look at the declaration of the spell up the top, if you have a look at the types that it is, it states mind affecting. Now,
Oh,
undead actually have a special little excerpt inside of their stat block that states they are immune to mind affecting.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So
yeah,
you do
it
lose
doesn't-
that spell slot, and it fizzles out into nothing, and they kind of look at you like, "What the fuck?" After they've just been Mardi Gras.
Mhm.
Yep. So it is now Billy's turn, and Billy he was this one.
Fuck is Billy.
It's this one over here.
Okay.
Well, who's closer? Oh, it's you, Carnage.
Oh, fuck you, man.
All right, so he
Oh,
walks up to you, power stancing like a Giga Chad.
I hope you miss my fucking AC.
They're not too dangerous, if I remember right.
They are very dangerous.
Yep, so it is a plus. Yep, there it is. D20 plus 2. Yep, so he takes a swing and he misses you.
But there's fucking 3 more of the cunts.
Yep,
Oh,
now it's Bimmy's turn.
I'd just like to let you know, Evil, Angelo's closer. Oh, come on!
No, he's not. So that's 20 and he's 25. So he's once again going to Chad power stance up to you. And he hits.
Yep, he hits badly.
So
I
let me-
guess I'm going down.
Are you using Thief?
What the fuck is that?
He will get it if he knows.
Bro, you're level 1.
Yeah, thank fuck.
Yep, so that is... so that's not really much any damage, but that does have an effect.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1. You take 3 points of damage, and now make a fortitude save. Yeah, I'm not going to give him the whole fucking thing, because that's absurd.
Yeah, it's like the the fucking Balmora sewers.
Yeah,
Fucking
fuck that.
sewers flashback. Except with
Yep.
them, it was even worse. It was a strength reduction. Holy shit!
Yep, so you nat 20 it. As you feel the necromantic energies go through your veins, you're like, damn, I've drinking soda stronger than this shit. And you shrug it off. So it is now Bobby's turn. And that's going to be on you, Yutson. So he's going to Chad Power stance up at you. And he rolls a 17, so that does hit. And you take 3 points of damage. Now roll a fortitude save.
Just underneath your stats. Yep. Awesome work. Good luck.
A 16. Yep, so you do pass it.
Let's see how fucking Body and Barry go. Wait, no. One of them's dead.
Yeah, that was Barry.
Poor Barry. He's
Hardly
a hugger.
knew ye. Yep. So you do take 3 points of damage on that. So I'll change that for you.
Oh, thank you.
So he's going to also swing at you, and that does hit. And you take 2 points of damage, and now roll another fortitude save.
Yep.
14. Yep. So you do pass it. Barry is fucked off. So it is now Antelo's turn.
I am going to make a pass up to here by that, so I don't provoke any attack.
Yep.
And I am going to perform a Steel Wind.
Yep.
Oh, please save me.
No, let him die. They need more allies. Yep, so that hits. And that crits.
We both know the crit doesn't matter.
Maybe. So roll damage. So 13 and 15.
Well,
Yep.
the reason I say the crit doesn't matter is they're undead, they're immune.
Well, meta knowledge, how banned. Right.
It's like, come on, do you really expect me not?
Yep, and they are both
like-
down.
Yeah, they're both.
As you do another magical pirouette with such grace that as you cut him down, he can't help but admire your more feminine elven side with such ballet skills. Yep, so it is now Carnage's turn.
Okay, I use my light crossbow on this dude.
Yep, the top one.
Yep.
Yep, so that is BAB plus Dex minus 4.
What is BAB again?
Base attack bonus. It should be
It's
under your
the-
saves.
It's under your saves.
Okay, under my saves. Yep.
You should have a 1d20 plus 1 if I remember your stats right.
No, plus 4. He has 18 deck.
Yeah, and it's in melee combat.
Yes, true.
Oh, it's not ranged?
No,
it
if
is in
you're
melee
using a
combat.
ranged weapon, attacking someone in melee combat, you have minus 4 to hit.
Okay, so essentially 1d20 plus 1, you're saying?
Yep, because you have 20 dex, don't you?
No, he has 18.
Oh, okay, so 1d20.
You don't get any pluses.
11.
Yep, so it does miss as the bolt goes right past him. Actually, you know what? Fuck, the bolt goes straight through his chest and he doesn't give a shit.
Eh.
There you go, Yutson, it is now your turn.
What would I need to do if I wanted to run away?
You have
Well,
two things you can do. You can take a withdraw action, which means you can move up to double your movement and you don't provoke attacks of opportunity, but that's all you can do in the round. Or you can take a 5-foot step backwards and then cast your magic. But in your case, you probably want to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I suggest you withdraw Yutson so you don't say they don't attack you.
Yeah, I'll do a withdraw.
Yep. So you can move up to 60 feet.
How
Yep.
what I was
All right.
thinking
So
as
move
well.
yourself over there.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And now it is Billy's turn.
Sorry, Carnage. I think I know who he's going for.
Yeah, I love you, Evil, but fuck you, man.
All right, here you go. Oh, that's the same size. I'll give you a one. I'll do a 1d 20. If it's under than 10, it's Carnage. If it's over 10, it's Antelo. Oh,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I tried to give you a hand.
The only time you get a shit roll is fucking when me.
Yep, so he does take a swing and he misses. Now it is Bimmy's turn and he will 100% go for you. And that does,
Yeah,
hit.
that does hit.
You take 2 points of damage.
Alright, I'm at -1.
Boy, am I glad I bought those Cure Light Wounds.
Fucking A. And that is now Antelo's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna pull another... Go around behind him via that.
What squares did you take?
So it'd be obvious.
Yep, I know. I just want you to show that, but yeah, that's fine.
Alright, there we go, turn my guy. And I'm going to...
You do have a way to. You can take down one of them, but you won't be able to do both of them again.
Yeah, I know. Well, this one's hasn't really been hit yet. This one has.
It hasn't. They're both fine.
I thought this one got disrupted undead, didn't it?
No, that was this guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was this guy.
Okay, Big Barry. Alright, I am going to swift action twirl my blade, which drops me out of my stance.
Yep.
And I am going to take a swing at this guy.
Yep.
Flanking bonus, I get a +2. 7.
That does indeed hit.
$12 damage.
Yep. So with that, you slice your blade right above its shoulder blade, and do manage to decapitate the creature. It falls to the ground. And that would be the end of your turn.
I am the mighty slayer of foul undead. Beware, Lathander's gazes upon you, ugly ghoul.
Yep. So Carnage, 1d10, mate.
Oh, has he died?
There you go. You got it. You're stabilized.
Stabilized.
Yep. So Yutson,
So
it is now
0
your turn.
or still
No,
minus
you
one?
stop losing HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yutson.
So with my potion bandolier, can I take a potion and do an attack?
Did you designate which potions you had on top of in that?
Yeah, the light wounds.
Light wounds.
Sorry, cure light wounds.
Ah, yep. Yep.
So yeah, that is a healing thing. So in essence, there's different things you could do there. You could go up to Carnage and heal him with it, or you could do fucking a load of shit. But keep in mind, if on a certain degree, if Evil was being a dick, he could also kill Carnage. But at the same time, though, if he stands back up, he's now a viable target again.
Hmm.
So there's many things you could do in this scenario. Yeah, you could throw a fucking Cure Light Wounds at him. Hell, you could throw it at the ghoul. And still technically kill it, because Cure Light Wounds is positive energy.
You'd have to get a pretty good roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking think of that. I forgot that.
I guess what I'm wondering is, could I do like a magic missile and a cure
Yeah.
light wounds in the same?
You could do.
If it's a potion
So what do you want to do?
can...
Do you want to drink the potion or use the potion on Carnage?
I wanted to use it for me first.
Yep.
Yep.
Then
So
you can
swift
do that.
action, drink it.
Mhm. So I roll a 1d8.
+1.
is it +1?
Because you got
it's
it
a
at level
caster
1.
level 1.
Oh, cool.
For reference, when you buy a potion,
Nice.
Oh,
feels good. For reference, if you buy a potion, it's usually got a caster level bonus of your level.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Usually, if you buy them from
Usually.
like well-equipped places, for example, your little village, it'll probably stop at 2.
Yep.
yeah, I didn't even think to buy any potions. Well, I'll have to do that when we get back.
Yep. So it is. You still have your spell and your movement, Judson.
Oh, I can do both. Cool. If I move here, can I see the undead guy? Like
Yes.
to do a magic missile?
Yep.
Cool. All right, I'll do that. I cast magic missile on the
Yep. Roll your damage.
undead. 1d +1.
Nice.
So it like taps him on the ass, and he just looks at you like, bruh, really?
What the fuck, man? Yep. So it is now Bimmy's turn. Well, you guys are level 1, so I won't be a turbo dick. It'll go for you, Antelo. And it missed. And he is. They have multi-attack?
No. Ghouls generally don't, I don't think.
I never said it was a ghoul.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So he.
Oh no, that means I know it exactly.
So he does get a multi-attack.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
yeah, that
shot.
one's it. Right, up to you now.
I'ma fucking break you like a Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's see that roll. You miss by 1.
Okay.
Like literally 1.
Feels good.
Oh, where'd you go?
Oh, he's just fucked off, I guess. Wait, what the fuck did you go?
Huh?
It's gone into another plane of existence.
I have arrived.
Yeah, you moved under the
Okay.
map for some reason.
Alright, guess I roll initiative again. I've
Yeah,
returned.
okay. It's just like it's such shame that you were like, I'm out of here. Yep. So it
It's
is
just
now.
a Bethesda bug.
Yutson's turn.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm going to use my crossbow.
Yep. So, have you used your crossbow yet in combat? You have.
No, so I need to pull it out.
Yep. Okay. So you would pull out your crossbow,
Yeah.
and now you can use it. So is your movement gone? Because that's the thing with crossbows is you do have to reload them.
Oh, I forgot to reload before.
Is this the first time you've used it in combat?
No, well, I mean, I used it a few days ago.
Then yeah, no, you would have done that. So yes, it is loaded.
Okay. Alright, so to hit, I need 1d20.
Yep. So BAB plus your Dex modifier minus 4.
BAB plus
I do
dex.
like that blast mages, by stint of the fact they need dex to hit their spells, actually are decent with fucking bows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. So you
nice.
do indeed miss.
Well, she does hit it, but it hits its forehead, and it's like, what was that?
Yeah, the bolt lands squarely in its neck, but it doesn't breathe, so he just kind of shrugs at you like, "Really, bro?" Oh, right through the heart. He's like, "Bro." He's gonna hit Antlo again. 16 does miss, and that one's it. So yep, it is now your turn, Antlo.
Come on, Anselo, clutch for the win, mate.
Yep, you do indeed hit. Max damage roll. Yep, and with that you bicapitate the beast, and it falls to the ground. And that is the end of combat.
I swear to Christ, if I have to keep using these potions on everyone but myself.
Yeah, welcome to low-level casters and low-level marshals. This is usually how it goes.
Well, I'll say this: when we get back, I'll see if I can buy a belt of potion holding.
You get
Yeah,
6
I'm
HP.
gonna buy so many potions.
All right, so I'm back up to my fucking max level again.
You'd only have 1 or 2 now left, wouldn't you, Angelo?
Really got one.
1. Right. This is going to make the next area rough, so you'd be one of your maximum awareness for this then.
All right, I searched the undead bodies.
You dead. Hey, okay. Yep, make the roll.
They might have things in the old prison wallet, Evil. You never know.
So 27. Right, so with a 27, as you go through the animated bones and moss, you do find one of them has a pretty cool looking pelvic bone.
Oh,
You know what? Take it. Have the item pretty cool pelvic bone in your inventory for the rest of the
yeah,
campaign.
I'm gonna take it just because you're being a smart ass. Evil. I'm gonna take it and put it in my inventory. How much does it weigh?
2 pounds.
If you can make that pretty cool pelvic bone arrive all the way to the end of the campaign, we'll be proud of you, man.
Yeah, there we go.
So with combat done, you find yourself in the middle of the marsh. And as you adventure on, you do see in the water 2 equine eyes sometimes glinting at you.
Equine horse, right?
Yes.
Silly
Okay.
undead.
That's that fucking horse.
Yep. So you guys make your way through. What is it? It's 1 p.m. now. So after traveling for about another 3.5 hours, you do find yourself seeing a illuminated area in the swamp a bit further on, where the water has become clearer the closer you get to a certain structure. So let me just move you over. And you are there. You notice yellow, white, and blue energies pulsing through the water, coming to a coalesce point a bit further down.
Knowledge Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
On the water.
I'll do a spot check as well.
Yeah, I'll throw out a spot as well.
So with the 12, was that your Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't recognize any of these sorts of energies in the water as something that you've studied. And that 20, was that a 20, Angelo?
Yep.
So with the 20, you do... where did I put you? Deeper into the ruins. I will reveal a bit more for that. More. You do notice a glow blue emanating from behind one of the walls. Over here.
I see more of that magic hocus pocus up ahead. Be alert.
And that was a nat 1 carnage.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
you do
it-
have some very moist shoes on right now.
And no, he looks forward really intently, trying to search the area in front of him, scanning the horizon, and in his great detail, all he notices is a head of black hair directly in front of him.
Yep, so with
How
a
deep is the water?
about 7 feet.
Okay, so that's over my head.
So is this shallow all along here then?
Not particularly.
Well,
And with a 25 on that
try
spot,
and
Yutson, you also do
swim.
notice a blue-yellow glow emanating from over here. A blue glow, I should say.
I was gonna say we can try and swim antelope, but I've got fucking really bad swimming.
Yeah,
We do like a survival check, whether we can make a boat out of something nearby, or...
You do notice jutting out rocks in the river.
I was about to say, using these rocks and stuff, if they're solid, you can use them as guides to get across. If you, so it's a walkway enough path that we can get across.
It is a balance check.
All right. Okay. Here's my balance. It's actually fairly decent.
Oh
think
yeah,
we've all
so's mine.
We've all got decent dexterity, so maybe we should just give that a go.
Yeah. All right. Guess we'll go across. I'll go first.
Yep, so make the balance.
No, my rolls this fucking
Yeah, but
session.
19.
19.
I'll
Yep,
face
so
plant
you
again.
do make it to here.
Okay.
That's with a 15. Which one were you trying to make it to?
This one.
So I'd say if you started there, you would have gotten about here. Or here.
Okay.
Yep, and Bogan, where's yours? 18. Yep, so you also... Which way do you want to go? Left?
Yep.
Yep, so you also go left, and you... How much of a dick am I feeling like being? Well...
Well, it's
let's
me,
have
so
another balance
pretty
check
much.
from you two. Antlo and Carnage.
23.
23, yep. And Bogan.
There was an error with my... What the fuck?
Just click the up arrow and it'll redo it. 11. Yep, so with that, you do manage to both stand your feet on the smaller rock. As
Alright.
Carnage comes running in and jumping onto the same spot.
I guess I'll move forward a bit more.
Yep, so make the roll.
23.
Yep, so you make it to about here with that.
Oh! I fucking like peer away, double backflip, land on the other side.
Yeah. Yep, and now Yutson.
Oh,
A 5. Now, with that, you do not make it any further, and you slip into the water a bit.
great.
You're not fully submerged or anything, but you are sliding in. Yeah, and now Bogan.
Alright.
Nat 20. Right, with a nat 20, you do an extremely graceful ballet entendre as you gracefully leap rock upon rock all the way up to the end and finish with a flamboyant bow.
Do a last balance check to get across. And I'll turn around with my 50-foot of rope.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
And I'll throw it out towards Yutson. So I'm assuming that does get me out here.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I'll throw the rope out.
What, you're gonna drag me through the rocks?
Well, just in case.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, unless you want to continue trying to
Oh.
make balance checks, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get back up on the rock.
Yep,
Do I
so
do
make
the
your
balance check?
climb.
Climb check.
Yep, you... Oh, hang on. 18. Yep, so you do manage to climb back onto the rock.
Great. And I'll continue, so I'll do another balance check.
Yep. 9. You missed it by 1. So you do begin sliding back into the water.
Okay.
Do you want that rope?
Yeah, I'll grab the rope.
alright, well, what's your Like, is that a decent score?
What's
Well,
my
I'd-
what?
You
You
cut
just
out a
drag
bit.
them over the rocks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that might damage her, but yeah, sure.
It would.
If you want to keep trying to make the checks, you can, but we can throw out a rope, and it might hurt you getting dragged across the rocks. But
Maybe I should just go like towards the middle where there's less rocks, and then
you can do that. You can make a swim check to go there.
okay, I'll do a swim check.
So a 1. Now, with that, I did mention there were energies in the water. So, you do see a hand beneath from the depths slowly make its way to your ankle.
Guys.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna throw that rope out.
Mm-hmm.
So do you grab onto it, Yutsun?
Yep, I'm grabbing the rope.
And I'll help Antelope pull her in.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
do
roll
it.
a tumble, Yutsun.
Tumble. Okay. 1d20.
So as you are dragged across the rocks, you take 1d3 non-lethal damage. Oh, hang on.
Your last few rolls were pretty garbage, Yutsun.
Yeah, it's really bad.
You take
Yeah, I was
1
gonna say-
non-lethal damage.
I was gonna say, what's happened? You've been rolling really well all night, and just
When it comes to the fucking moment where she could literally just drop and drown, yeah.
yeah, and then I've been rolling shit all night, and I just skipped along the rocks like they were nothing.
I guess I'm just getting tired towards the end of the journey.
And now that you have made it over to the ruins, hang on, that's the hide. You do recognize a very large, very blue orb from behind the wall. That was once behind the wall floating.
Oh,
It
it's there
seems
again.
to be... Hang on, let me reveal a bit. Because it is producing light, so you would be able to see quite a lot. It is and it is orbiting a very odd-looking golden white and red box adorned with gems.
Alright, can I use detect magic on the box?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll need you to write what is that, Antelope?
What's up?
Hang on, I'll have to look up the spell and see what it is. Sorry.
It's a cantrip.
60-foot range.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so you only have to beat a 10. Cantrips are 0-level spells, which means that you have to beat a 10 with your manifestation check.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is, what do I add on to the 1d20?
Well, your caster level and your caster stat.
So is
Yes.
intelligence my okay?
How much
Okay.
int do you have? 20?
20. Oh,
Yes, so, yep, there you go. So in that 20, you do notice, with that, as you sort of detect the area, you do notice very large amounts of necromancy, evocation, and conjuration.
Man, this magic shit never makes sense to me. Says the guy that consistently plays magic classes. Okay, so that signifies walls of force. The will-o-wisp is literally split into dozens of pieces. He just breaks apart.
Alright, so with that occurs, you do notice a extremely large rock form in the air above you.
Does it say acme.tm and that it is a gravity detecting rock?
Yes, it is a plus 742 rock of gravity detection. All right. Yep. So what do you do? This the glowing blue flame creature is orbiting the box.
Wait, was the rock a joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was about to do like a knowledge check.
I'm not going to move it anymore. It's just orbiting the box.
Hang on, I've got to check how far I can use. How heavy is the box?
You wouldn't be able to tell, but it is made of stone and gold and other things you aren't quite certain of.
This is a long shot, but I'm going to burn through another spell. I just got to see how far I got to be.
Hang on. What do you know about this thing so far? Think about what this creature has done.
Necromancy.
No, the creature. What has it done since we've met it?
Eat fire.
No, it's eaten magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I ran my detect
So-
magic, it just swallowed.
So the question you ask yourself this. What it's hunting in the center is emanating magic. It seems to be attracted to magic. What can you do to potentially get rid of it?
We could create a distraction, like by putting magic somewhere else.
There you go. Now you're cooking with fire. So what have you got that could potentially do something along those lines?
I've got prestidigitation.
Technically, it would work. You do imbue something with magic for a time to change its flavor or color.
That'd
bet
be an
you
idea.
Carnage
You could
would've-
grab a rock and prestidigitate it to be extremely bright and glowing.
Yeah. So Carnage, what have you got in terms of that? Like what?
Nothing. Mine are all pretty shit. I've got detect magic, disrupt undead, color spray, sleep, identify, and magic missile.
You could use color spray on the rock to make it seem even brighter.
Yeah, if you wanted
Alright, well,
It's a
do you
first
want
level
to do
spell,
that,
though.
Yutsun?
It's a first level spell. I've only got one first level spell left today. So it might be better to use the prestidigitation.
to. Yeah, but he's saying use his first
Oh,
level.
color spray. You have color spray as well?
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright, I'll pick up a rock
Yep.
and use color spray on it. So, fuck, now I have to figure out.
I'd say you could take 10 on this. It does
It's
work.
essentially what I
So,
did before, isn't it?
well,
int,
Carnage.
but-
Here's the thing. You can actually take 10 on spell manifestation checks if you're outside of combat. The only thing that feat that Yutsun has does is allow her to take them while she's in combat.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
You
Take
know when
10
you're fighting
means
monsters?
Yeah.
That's in combat.
Yeah, but you're saying take 10, what does that mean?
You don't
Okay.
roll, you just to 10. You know how you got the
Oh,
1d20?
okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll take 10 then. Because
Yep.
that's
So
all I
with that,
need.
you just pass it, and it does. The creature does see the extremely bright colors emanating from what it thinks is the rock, and it moves towards you.
And I pass it to Edslow to throw because my strength is shit.
Alright, I'm going to toss it out towards this direction with all me might.
So roll strength.
Fucking 11.
11 does beat the minimum by 1. Yep, so with that, the creature does make its way over to the rock and go into the water as it sees it sink. Now,
Right?
you'd want to be quick.
Yep.
Yep, we're gonna run
Alright.
over
So
to the box.
beware, this thing might actually be trapped. Maybe one of you's cast open and close or something like that to maybe open it while we're not right next to it.
Yeah, I haven't got that on at me at the moment.
I've got
Oh.
Mage Hand. Can I use that to
At-
try and lift its lid or something?
For this, I would say no.
Alright, you two stand back and I'll do it. I'm the one that will likely survive any damage if it will come out, so
Okay.
I'll lift the lid of the
Yep, so as you look at the box, you do notice a hand indent on the top of it and a small spike in the center.
Oh, lovely. putting my hand inside the indent then. I guess I'm going to get fucking jabbed.
Is this
Yep.
a bad idea? Should we?
So you take 1d3 non-lethal damage. Take 2 non-lethal damage. Yep. So as
Okay.
your blood seems to be a small sucking force from the middle of your palm, you quickly remove your hand, and you notice the gold and the white of the altar fade to black and bright red, as it has a almost heartbeat rhythm. The island you are on, the grass and the trees start to fade away and become wilted and red, as the water in the ocean, the swamp I should say, also dims to a dark red. The box uplifts slightly from the center, and in the middle of it you do see a rather very well adorned skull with diamonds in its eyes sockets.
Alright, let me
I see.
go over and see. And I'll do a knowledge check arcana on the skull.
Yep.
I'll also mention something else. When trying to determine magic on an item, spellcraft is your choice. But that will fucking do.
Hang on, let me grab something. Let's grab that here. That over here. What did you get? Nat 20. Right. So, with that, you notice, you know the energies emanating from this are extremely necromantic, and you notice it to be almost identical to a depiction in a forbidden book you have once read mentioning liches.
Oh
Liches.
no, liches can't be a good thing.
What a lich.
Do you reiterate this to me?
Yes, I say it's. I reiterate what it.
I immediately
Wait,
attempt to destroy it.
Alright.
Having Lathander as a god, anything undead orientated is immediately fucking burning.
Yep. So as you strike the skull, you notice it, as you hit it with your blade, it seems to jolt out of your hands and float in the air a bit, as its diamonds in its eyes turn a dark red.
Shit. I'm gonna take a step back.
Hang on a second.
What are you thinking?
That thing eats magic. This thing is magic manifest. I mean, it literally is magic.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, what can I do that would send up the huge flip?
As you're talking amongst yourselves, the skull turns to you, and you do hear in the back of your mind, I am free.
And you are foul.
You would not understand what I have become.
Can I take a potion of light wounds?
You can?
I know this is a dumb idea because it'll most probably attack me, but can I cast a magic missile not at it but under it to hopefully call the attention of the will-o-wisp?
Yep. So you'd probably want to throw that into the water where you threw the rock.
Okay, so how far away? Where was the rock thrown again?
It was thrown over here.
And also keep in mind, magic missile can go over 100 distance away from you.
Oh, okay, Kenna, I didn't realise that.
Yep. magic missile is just one of those spells that's like, oh yes, where are you? I'm all the way over in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. It
Alright.
still hits you.
Well, I cast a magic missile where Antelope through the stone.
Yep. So as you do that, the creature comes closer to you, noticing magical energies. But you do see a glowing blue glow beginning to brighten up in the water as the massive flaming orb once again quite quickly rushes over to the floating skull.
I
Can I
suggest
do-
we move back, guys.
Can I
Yeah.
do a bluff check to distract the skull?
Oh, yeah, no, he's seeing this happening.
Okay.
And as that occurs, you also do see a familiar creature coming down from the night sky. Yep. So you
It's
hear from the
space
skull.
pony.
What was that?
It's the space pony.
I can give you a better look at what it looks like. Hang on.
It's a space fox.
Oh. Looks like it's from a Studio Ghibli film.
Looks like it's fucking undead.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, I ask it in Sylvan, is there anything...
Yeah. So this is actually happening at the moment. So yeah, let me do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So the demi-lip. Damn.
Yeah.
Evil, what have you done? You've just given away what it was.
Fuck.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, but I'm very glad he's gonna suffer a very fucking nasty end.
No, we don't hear it, Evil. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yep. So the creature seems to, its jaw opening wide. You can sort of feel an immense amount of fear coming from it. Like, no, not like this. As the
Yes.
large orb seems to quickly engulf the creature almost immediately, as the orb itself begins to become. Ooh, yeah, let me get that. I'll move this guy out of the way. Bigger and more engorged. As it's going to keep going. As it absorbs the energies of the creature. And you notice
Step
the.
back, guys.
What was that?
Oh, take a step back. I was saying.
You notice the redness in the lakes and the trees start to slowly turn back to green. And the bones and whatnot in the ground dissipate, seemingly magically. Let me find my other picture. There it is.
Fucking demi-lich.
Yeah,
You guys have
damn
no idea. You guys have no idea how dangerous those cunts are.
They're about 3 dangerous. So as the orb seems to engorge itself more and more, it ceases to become more recognizable, and you do notice it seeming to look almost exactly like the moon. As
What?
yes.
Lady Sall'een, is that you?
And as the energies in the swamp are almost completely drained, you do notice the waters take a faint silver and blue glow as you can see the swamps in the distance become more fresh, and you hear the chirping of birds in the distance as the ruins themselves begin to slowly sink into the ground, and the large moon float off into the night sky to become a full moon.
Well, Yutsun, I think we've figured out where the necromancy energy was coming from.
Yeah, I think we did. It feels like it's restored balance to the forest.
Indeed, Lord Lathander will be joyous of this day to have slain such a foul creature.
And you do see the little creature once again coming up to you, yipping excitedly and twirling around.
All set into motion by you, little one.
Yep. And
Thank you
with
for your
that,
help,
let
little
me grab
forest
something.
creature. Sorry, what did you say?
What's that?
What did you say?
I said, let me grab something.
Oh, yep.
Put that over here. And as you come near the creature, you do all see in the back of your mind, I'll put this in D&D texture, this. A pale lady with 3 moons floating above her.
I got no fucking clue what that is.
You can do a knowledge religion if you have it.
Alright, yeah, I'll do a knowledge religion then.
How close on the mark with the name I mentioned earlier am I?
Who else do you think it could fucking be? So 5, you do not recognize that Yatsen.
That's not carnage.
Yep.
That's a 1d8, by the way.
It is 2.
1d8.
Right, so 11. So with an 11, you have a faint knowledge of a... You're pretty certain you have heard of a deity related to the night sky.
Is there any point doing like a nature knowledge check
No.
Ironically.
or arcana?
No.
Okay.
And with that, you see the fox. Fuck! I did it again. You see the creature fly off into the night sky as you see twinkling stars.
I yell farewell and Sylvan at it.
And as it hears, as you say that, you do notice one of the stars glowing a reddish hue, quite similar to your hair.
Yeah.
Whose hair?
My hair.
Oh, the grey hair. Wait, what color's your hair again?
Ginger.
Ginger. Oh.
Right. Then I suppose, do we
The
wanna spend...
island is sinking, by the way.
Oh yeah, we should, yeah, okay then. In the words of anyone that is smart in this situation, let's boogie.
Yep. I won't make you
Yep.
do the rolls and whatnot. So as you run across the rocks and whatnot, you do see the ruins sink into the ground as a bluish, white hue emanates from the water where it once was. As you see the image of the moon reflected upon it, the surface of the water.
Wow.
Yeah. So you make your way. The travel back is orders of magnitude easier now that you are aware that the swamp itself has begun to dissipate and become a illuminated light march, where you see small glowing orbs in the distance. Not like in front of you or anything, just around.
It takes us about 3 days to get back, doesn't it?
Yes.
Alright. Luckily I have enough for 4 leftover rations, and if we want to do survival checks, if anyone ran out, we
Yeah,
can.
I did. I'm gonna have to do survival.
How many short are you surviving the full time?
So you would need 9 in total.
Yeah, I've only got 2, I think.
So I can give you 4 of mine. How many have you got, Yutsen, for the full run back?
I'm getting a bit confused because I wrote good meals in my list. Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Like one good.
Yes.
So I had like 5 left.
Yep. So you need 4 more.
Alright, so we'll do, because it's 3 days, we'll do 3 survival checks.
I'd go with whoever. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So nothing, and Antelo gets 2.
Yep. So that means that overall I have 7 available to give out. So yeah, Carnage, do 2 more survival rolls.
7, 5. Yep. So
Lovely.
in total, Antelo, you have found 1, 2, 3. Yutson has Antelo's got 2. Yutson has 3.
I've got 4.
4.
4. Every 2 above 10.
Yeah, you have a
You get every 2
12
above
and
10. You get an extra.
you
so
got a
you
12
get
and a
10.
13. So that's
Yeah. 2.
oh yeah, okay. So you
per-
get 4. Yeah, so okay, you guys find enough. Yep. So after that, you all eventually do make it back to the town. So let me grab this. I don't think I have to.
All right, if we're heading out again, I'm grabbing 50 fucking rations this time.
So you guys do eventually make your way back to town. Let me move that over here. Bam. You guys are up there.
The conquering heroes we return. Destroying a demi.
Shut the fuck
We
up.
didn't get the rest of the name though.
All right,
Ao comes down and slaps the shit out of you.
I'll
know that
head
it's
to
a
the smithy
lich,
and
right?
see if he wants
You don't
his
know that.
Oh, okay.
chain shirt.
I suppose what would be wise is to go to the old lady that spoke of the creatures and maybe try and get some more information on what it was exactly that we slew.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head towards this chick's house.
Yep.
Knocking on the door.
What? Ah, okay. I haven't ordered anything.
Hello, Uber Eats.
Yeah, we're here about your order of a pair of blue pants.
So, how do you know about my blue pants?
Oh, your mother.
Give me my
your mother
pants.
called us. Yeah, your mother called us. She's heard about your blue pants. We have to speak to her urgently.
Make a diplomacy.
Oh, I do actually have a +1 here.
I've got a +6.
10.
Yep. Okay, you actually do get it as well. Wait, who has the blue pants?
Oh, don't worry. Your mother knows all. Your mother will learn about all of it soon. She can definitely take care of the blue pants.
Mother! Come here! They have my pants! Coming, Larson.
Love this
Do
character.
you have to tease the fucking geriatric old man?
Are you making fun of my son? Go
Hardly.
to the lounge room, Larson. They have my pants, Mother. No, Larson, your pants are in the lounge room. Oh. And why are they
See-
here? Just go into the lounge room, Larson. With my pet. Go to the lounge room. Oh, okay, Mother. What are you doing with my son?
We
We
found
were-
the source of the necromancy magic.
Ah. Oh, what did you find?
Well, it seemed to be a jewel-encrusted and rather foul sentient skull.
Alright,
It's
fuck it, I'll
weird.
make her do a knowledge religion on it. She sort of has a grimace appear on her face, like, yes, I know what that was.
Yes, it seemed to have such a foul effect on the nearby area. By Lathander, I am glad such a thing was annihilated.
I agree.
Yes, I believe that was a good thing to occur. Yeah. How did... She sort of looks over you, like, quite aware of what that creature was and who you people are. How did you three manage to come back?
Well, we didn't fight the creature so much as lured it, what seemed to be a natural predator for said creature to it. I do believe one of my companions identified it as a wisp of some kind. It seemed to consume the magic surrounding our campfire at one point, and we put two and two together, and it ate the skull.
Ah. A wisp that...
If it is any help, we did also encounter immediately afterwards an image of a woman with 3 moons, and the wisp itself seemed to take on the image of a moon.
Yep, so she immediately recognizes who that is. Huh. The lady. Why does her reach extend out to here?
And who?
That shouldn't be happening. I have something to go and attend to. I'll talk to you three tomorrow, maybe.
No, please tell us now.
I don't think I will. As she sort of closes the door.
Believe the son found his pants.
Mother! Mother, my pants! You hear from the room.
Where are you going, Modana?
He's going to sell his shirt. He's going to get his shirt sold and all that sort of stuff that he found.
Yep, so you come up to the rather rugged-looking dwarf. Oi, what can I do for you?
I show him the chain shirt and see if he's interested in buying it.
Well, it's fine. Well made enough as it is. Not sure what purpose I'd get from buying it for you, though.
Oh, okay. Do you know someone who would like to buy it?
Hang on, let me bring my notes up. Oi, you could probably go speak to Thurvan. Yep, you know Thurvan lives over here.
Where are you pointing? I didn't have it zoomed out enough.
Yep, here.
Alright, so I'll head over that way.
Alright. Yeah, she's next to him. Yep, so you open the door. Oh, knock on the door, I should say.
Yeah, I'll knock on the door. I can't see the house though.
Yep, give me a second. I'll just reveal a little bit more. Boom. Yep, so you knock on the door and you do see quite a swarthy looking man come up to the door. What do you want?
I was wondering if you're interested in buying this chain shirt that I acquired.
Alright, give us a look.
I'll hand the chain shirt over to him.
Seems decent enough. I'll give you 80 for it.
Alright, fair enough.
Yep, so he gives you the gold and he's like, got any more equipment you want to get rid of?
I have a gem if you're interested.
Nah, not my taste.
Then no, I don't.
Alright, and see you next time then. He sort of closes the door.
Oh, I guess we should probably retire to our homes for the evening. I could do with a good meal and a warm bed.
You don't want to sell this gem?
We can do that tomorrow.
You still got 7 minutes left if you do want to go around.
Oh, okay. You want to go sell the gem then?
Yep, so do a knowledge local to see if you'd know anyone who'd want that.
I don't have local.
Intelligence check then, I'd say. try and figure out roughly whereabouts you are. Well, actually, would it be intelligence to recall? Because he's
wisdom.
been in... Yeah, well, there you go. Wisdom check.
Oh, fuck.
It's not a high, it's a pretty low fucking DC, because you have lived in this town for quite a while.
Also an appraise check on the gem, maybe?
Hey, she learns.
Yep, so an 18, yeah, so with an 18, you do know that the temple would probably buy it from you.
Alright, and I'll do an appraise check like Yutson just said.
Yep, what was it?
Appraisal check. Oh,
Yeah, no, what was
gem?
the gem?
I can't remember.
Sardonyx.
Yeah, I think they're about... they're not that much.
No, they're like 50 gold. Hang on, I'll pull up my fucking gem list.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think they're like
50
80
gold.
gold. Oh, 50?
50,
Alright.
50.
Yep, alright, so yeah. You know the church... I'll just fucking... You want me to just move you there?
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, so you are now here.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't need to use my Cure Light Wounds for that final scenario.
Alright, I'll knock on the door again.
Here's the door over here. Yep, so as you knock over on the door, you do see a middle-aged man open it, seeming to have quite well-made armor with a sigil on it. More acolytes, I suppose. Come here to pray, have you?
No, unfortunately not. I was wondering if you'd like to buy this gem, and I'll show him the gem.
A sardonyx, I believe. Yeah, quite finely cut, almost perfect, I say. I'd say I'll give you 70 for it.
I'll take it, thank you.
Right, anything else?
No, that's it, thank you.
Back to my duties then, I suppose. As he sort of walks in and closes the door.
Alright, from that, each you receive 50 gold.
Oh. I got back half of what I spent for the fucking mission.
And that is the cost of adventuring.
It is the cost of adventuring at low levels.
Don't worry, I'll be buying potions and shit as well.
I guess we'll go back to our houses and prepare for the next adventure.
Yep. Let me just fucking get everything revealed so I don't have to keep doing that.
Where's my house?
Yours was the top left one, just below the church.
I'm pinging it for you.
Yeah, I see it.
Should I run a survival check for cooking dinner?
Oh no, you've got your own food in your house.
Fucking smart.
Alright, yeah, sure. You do a survival check in your kitchen to remember where your cabinets are.
No,
You reveal my whole house evil.
do I need
have
to
I not
make
done
a
that?
fort save, Yutson?
No.
Right, here you go.
just a little bit. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to share it with anyone either.
Yeah, and you don't have to also make a fort save to survive dinner.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you pass it, Yutson. Yeah, so you're actually, Bogan, you being a fairly older part of this town, you would have more wealth than most of the other people here, just naturally. You do have fairly semi-valuable stuff in your home.
I see the glint in Antelo's eyes. He's getting bad at ideas.
Have I revealed your guys' full house? Yeah, I have. Yep. So with that, you guys sort of go to have a fairly decent dinner. Yutson, after putting 3 liters of vinegar in hers, doesn't seem to mind it much. And you drift off to sleep quite easily as you see a faint moonlight glow in your windows.
Good night.
And that is the end of the session. say good day to the recording?
Good. Does that mean we get 38,000 XP?
No.
I wish.